I never hear the bells if you leave me. I never hear the bells. I never hear the bells if you leave me. I never hear the bells. Do you hear what I hear when your lips are kissing mine? Do you hear the bells homing? Do you hear them ringing when I'm kissing you, baby? What do I have to do to make you feel the tingling too? Can't you hear the bells homing? Say it's just as cute to you as it is to me. I hear the bells, oh, I hear the bells, oh, ringing in my ears. Oh, say, do you love, do you love, do you love, like I love you, like I love you, like I love you, oh, baby. True love and joy and faith and all my strength I give to you, darling. My love is yours exclusively to enjoy any way you want to. But there's one thing I want you to remember. If you ever leave me, I believe I go insane. Tell her I never hear the bells again. No, 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 baby. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, baby. No, 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 baby. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, baby.
Does anyone else feel like that song went on for like 3 hours? Oh my god, Jorrun, baby, what is you doing? How's everyone doing today? For some reason, my brain was just like, you gotta do Jorrun stuff today. And I was like, alright, we'll do Jorrun shit. Let's go for it. Let's see, we got Zabrem and Dan's Jeans and Eel Rearg and Callie. I think that's every. Oh, and I guess Slash. Hi, Slash. I dedicate that song, The Bells, to Eel Rearg because I know he loves Jorrun stuff. Hi, Senorita. So, yeah, I couldn't decide between drawing or playing Metal Gear, so I'm gonna play Metal Gear. However, this is gonna get really confusing because I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 5, which takes place before 1 and 2, but after 3. Hey, buddy. So, the snake you're gonna see here is not the Solid Snake that I've dedicated my life to. This is a different snake. This is a different guy. But he's still very, very cute. Alright, so I kind of wanted to listen to one of the apology calls, but, like, I always listen to the prequel and the first one. I wanted to listen to Jorrun workshop his fucking apology, so I love to hate Jorrun content, and I hate that I love it. That's how I feel.
At 3 a.m., roughly 3 hours after the first apology call, Jorrun contacted Westmost. He had completed the first draft of his apology. What he wrote was a half-hearted attempt devoid of the actual things he had done. On top of that, he was hiding something big. Let's listen in as Jorrun deflects, lies, and still refuses to accept responsibility, and Westmost makes him do it all over again.
I have to convince Eel to do a 35-hour live stream so we can get through the apology calls and talk about Jason Blaha. I know, I've heard of Jason Blaha, but I still don't know who that is. Oh yeah, this is Dee Dee. He's a very good boy. He has a knife. I'll show y'all his knife.
The day was July 6th, 2020. The time was 3 a.m.
Hey, so, I'm looking at this,
How's the volume, guys?
and I want to ask you before I have you read it. Would you say that 100% of this is sincere?
Yes.
Hey, Honest and Bitter Almonds.
And
Yes.
nothing has been left out.
I could put my hands on a Bible and say I am so sincere, and I want to do my best for this. I don't want anyone to have any doubt.
Pretty sure Lauren put his hand on a Bible in court and said that he was going to tell the truth and never talked about MySpace Molly or any of those other people. I'm not a religious person, so I just want to know though, because it's going to come across in your apology video if there's a lack of sincerity. And just, as someone who
God damn it! Why are my people on Mother Base fighting each other right now? Do they not see how much of a hunk their boss is? Like, are they not just like, yeah, hunky boss, we'll be fine?
does have experience with this stuff.
Wes, you expect Jorrun to keep track of his lies? I thought you knew Jorrun better than that.
I want you to know that people are going to pick it apart. And if there's anything that they find that comes up later that doesn't match or that refutes what you're saying is sincere, then you might as well have done nothing. It'll actually be worse than doing nothing. So before you read it, I just want to make sure that everything here is sincere and you don't feel like anything was left out.
No, I think I get everything.
So Italian, so Italian.
That being said, because I want to be as honest to you as possible, I have flirted with so many women in the community, I would have forgotten at this point.
Well, that should maybe be the first line of your... That's
kind of telling. Really damn good idea.
That's kind of telling.
That's a really damn good idea. The best Jorrun content is when he reacts to the Lauren content. Yeah, because it's one, he's not funny, and two, he's just very unaware of like how he just acts like Lauren. Oh, also, you know why this is a great game? Watch this. No, come here. The best game.
That's kind of telling, don't you think, when you flirted with so many women in a small community in a very short period of time, that you don't even remember who it was.
Let me type that right now.
Let me type that right now. I love that so much. I love how he's like, Wes, hold on. I gotta type my entire apology. Like, fucking, at this point, Wes, you should have been charging him a consultation fee because he was wasting so much of your fucking time. Oh my god. Lord Dump, Leon is Italian, used to be Catholic. I know he used to be Catholic. I remember you telling me that before. I did not know he was so Italian. So Italian. These recorded calls were a payment.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did rehearse a few times because, well, when I say rehearse, I fucking trip over my words.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I mean, I rehearse scripts too. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not going to mean it lacks sincerity or not. I just want to make sure before you read anything that someone later is going to pull up something else and be like, whoa, what about this? I want to make sure that it's sincere. So yeah, go ahead and start the thought, and I'll stop you if I have any questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everybody.
I'm sorry, I'm already laughing and be like, oh, hey, everybody. Like, it's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
This is the rare, serious video for me. It's probably the only one I've ever done. It really needs to be made, though. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I owe everybody an apology, a very big one. It's been brought to my attention recently just how bad my behavior has been online. It's been really, really bad. I've been inappropriate with a lot of people I've called my friends, as well as strangers. More than that, I've been over-sexualizing them, treating them like meat sometimes even. It's a very shitty thing to do. I have no excuses for what I've done. None.
Oh, Slobcat, come on! Listen, Slobcat, do I need to bring up the death battle video between Solid Snake and Sam Fisher? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. Snake wins. I'll do it just to be petty.
I can claim I'm stupid, but guess what?
Claim I'm
Being
stupid.
stupid doesn't mean your actions don't hurt other people or have repercussions. As they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I can say I never meant to hurt anyone, but what do drunk drivers usually say after they hit someone? The same thing. The outcome is the same regardless, and it's irrelevant.
See, I think and let me stop you.
Buddy, stuff does get pretty gay. Okay, Marks, I tried. Sorry, this is gonna because I'm playing Metal Gear. This is gonna be like partial Jorrun, partial me talking about Metal Gear. I tried playing Peace Walker. I wasn't really into it. Like, I didn't really like how they formatted the way you do the missions and stuff. Like, I think this was a really good way how they did it, but like, I couldn't. I had trouble with it. I don't know why.
I just did. I think in the beginning, maybe you're taking too long
Hey, DJ.
with the explanation before actually saying what happened. Because here's the thing. Thing. Who knows how many people have seen that drive in that video at this point? They're not going to want to hear that. They know that you've done something very, very wrong. So instead of 3 paragraphs explaining that, I would just jump right to it. You don't need to paint a picture.
I love how confused he sounds here. He's like, huh. How far are you in Phantom Pain? I've beaten it on PS4. But this is the first time I've had it on PC, so I'm like, I haven't found spoilers. Liquid is in this game. I haven't found him yet though.
Okay. Okay, well,
I mean, continue now, but I just want you to think it like when you reread this, I want you to look at it and see, is all that actually important, or is a lot of it filler? Because people just say what you did.
okay, yeah, I feel like it was important.
Well, because I'm looking at the screen, and then the next thing is, so why did I do it? You're talking about why you did something before you even talk about what you did.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Nugs. He crouches when I do. See, look. Oh, is he not going to stand up? But yeah, he's crouching.
If you're looking at a recipe,
But if they see D-Dog, they don't really care. They care if they see me, but they don't care if they see a doggo. So, I mean, that's good at least.
the very first thing on that recipe, if you're looking at like the back of a pack of M&Ms, the very first thing is the thing that's the most of in that recipe. So if it's sugar or whole wheat. And with this, the most important thing here is what you did. Not why you did it, not the pre-setup to the apology. Start with what you did. This is what I did. That's what people are going to want to see.
I got you. I thought it was good just because in the second paragraph I go, I've been really inappropriate. I've been treated over-sexually. I thought that was...
In terms of gameplay, this is probably the best Metal Gear Solid game. Story-wise, not so much.
letting people know right
That's
away.
vague. No, that's vague.
Okay.
It sounds like an excuse for an apology. That a lot of celebrities and the PR. That's vague.
Oh, dude, I've been doing my damnedest to let my sincerity come through, and I like to be. I think it's long because I like to be real clear. I don't want people to think, oh well, he just shit that out or something.
Uh-huh.
I want people to know that I really thought about this. That's
a 30-second apology that was like, hey, I tried to fuck a kid, and I blamed a lot of people for it, and my life has been ruined because of it, but I'm working hard to try and get that back, and I'm going to therapy and realizing what I did was wrong. That would be something that Lauren could say. That would undo the 12 years of bullshit that he's been spouting. Do you think people would say, God, I wish it was longer?
I gotcha.
Fluff is what you do.
Hey, y'all want to see D-Dog, use a knife? Hold on, I'll have him use a knife here.
When you're trying to make a video longer for monetization. But for this, Just get straight to it. The meat and potatoes.
Okay. I'm going to continue now. So why did I do it?
No!
No good excuse. But actually,
Come back!
I guess you're saying that should go out too, right? The next paragraph. Right,
No,
talk
but
about
keep
it.
reading. I want to hear it. Then we'll decide.
Okay, great, thanks. So why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse, but I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they're doing the same things, then it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though. What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asks a man to stop and he flips the fuck out.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you know what? I think my phone cut out. Can you start over at that paragraph? I missed everything. I thought you were getting ready.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse. But I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they're doing the same things, then maybe it can do some good and help them want to change.
Do some good and help them want to change. Like, oh shit! Yes! I got him! Sorry.
In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though.
Here, I'll have Dee Dee go fuck this guy up.
What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asked a man to stop and he flipped the fuck out.
Fuck him up!
I did a lot more than flirting, though. I got real damn sexual. I was objectifying women. How the hell did I justify it? Oh, it's just jokes. I'm a comedian.
Yeah. No!
There was some of that, and some of the stuff I said was just plain creepy. It was just plain wrong. Period, full stop. Not just on YouTube. And this went on for years. I cringed thinking about it.
All right. So here, I don't. The part about if it can do some good and help someone else change, I don't think the martyr card is a way to go on this. That's going to get you destroyed. Take that part out. This isn't about you helping someone else change. This is about you realizing what you did and apologizing to people. So helping someone else should not be something that that's some PR shit that's thrown in to make people say, like, if I can change this one person from going out and killing someone while drunk driving or, overdosing on heroin, then I'm going to do it. That's not going to happen. No one's going to, because if you would have saw this video a week ago, you would have thought, God, I'm glad I'm not like that, and then you would have gone and talked about Molly's tits.
It's just like, how does Jorrun really not see any, like, he was so, like, I'm beloved, that, like, none of this, like, he really got none of this, huh? Oh, and then, of course, because it's a Metal Gear game, I could do this.
Because that's not talking to you, right? I mean, how old are you?
48.
And it took you 48 years to realize.
48.
So you think a video a week ago would have changed your mind and your way of thinking? I'm sure you've seen countless PSAs about sexual harassment and how to treat people, but you never thought they were talking to you. And then the other part where you're talking about, there was some of that, and some of that stuff I said was just plain creepy. No, it was all creepy, all of it, because as soon as you say one thing, everything else
we
Dr.
take the
Maurice
goat.
Wolin could have saved 100 lives. The day he goes out to try and fuck a 12-year-old, none of that matters.
Gotcha.
So I did more than flirting. I don't think.
Also, why did it's just weird that Wes had to explain all of this to a grown man. Jorrun's 48, but he looks like he's a 30 caliber bullet! Shut the fuck up, ew! Oh my god. What did you guys think of the finalized apology he gave? How was it without the apology? I mean, it was still awful. I didn't hear it until after I heard the apology calls, so like I had that I always had that context, but like it was still pretty bad.
I think there was any flirting. It was all like the LOLs that Lauren would throw out. What color?
Like he's 48. He shouldn't need to be told how to fucking apologize. We're using the terms grown and man very liberally here. Yeah, he exists. I heard it the day it dropped and I was just aghast. Yeah, it's like I remember hearing it and like being like, I don't even know who this guy is. Like I was like, all right, I guess he was being a creep. That's shitty. Like that's pretty much like what I remember thinking about it.
Panties and bra. LOL. When are your parents going to leave? LOL. You were testing the waters. And if you would have got a sexual response back from Molly, it wouldn't have been that it was a joke. It would have been welcomed.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's, again, sincerity. If it's not sincere, someone like me will tear this fucking thing apart.
Wow.
So Brem, he didn't try to make a comeback. He had a second channel that he made like a couple weeks after this this whole thing happened. So like it was very clear that he just didn't give a shit about this whole thing. Like he was just doing this so that it would go away, essentially. Wagging his tail.
I have to tell you, my instincts are
Wrong.
proving wrong and wrong again and again in writing this thing.
Yeah. Well,
Everything that I think that is sincere and shows people I'm for real, you're saying is kind of bullshit.
Well, Eel, he didn't try to make the cum coupons. He made those happen.
yeah, well,
Where the fuck is Liquid? I want to beat the shit out of him. He's a little shithead. Hey, Cat G. Yeah, so remember Liquid for Metal Gear Solid 1? Like the stupid British guy? He's a stupid British kid in this, and I want to beat him up.
I mean, that is, the saying that you hope one person learns from, that's bullshit. You don't care about that. Right now, your concern is yourself, and that's what your concern should be. Not some other guy. Not saying, yeah, if you guys hate me and kick me out.
I mean, Eel, you know who you're talking to? The lead scientist of the Jorrun Coom experiments, so unfortunately it seems like it was fake Coom, but I mean, he made quote-unquote Coom.
But a year from now,
Yo, this game is fucking, it's so performance heavy that I can tell I'm not getting like 60 FPS on the stream.
I found out that some other guy stopped. That'll make it all worth it. That's not true. That's not what
I advocate beating up children if they're British! Yeah, no, Liquid's a little shithead in this game, so like, I think he needs to get beat up. Nah, I unironically, as much as I shit on Liquid, I actually really like him as a character, so.
Be sincere.
But it is true.
But it is
Bullshit,
true.
Jordan, so you're telling me right now, if they were like, you know what, Jordan? Fuck you.
Fuck
Go
you.
away. Fuck your channel. And then a year from now, some guy contacts you like, hey, man, I was about to, point a time code to some girl's butt and say, like, look at her butthole.
For some reason, that line always gets me. Look at her butt. Look at her butthole. Like, it's so silly, and he doesn't question it. Oh my god, look at her butthole.
And I saw your video and it stopped me from doing that. You would be like, you know what, that really warms my heart and makes it all worth it, what I did.
No.
Okay,
No, that's
that's bullshit. Sincere.
Yeah.
Maybe, Wes, did you ever consider that maybe Jorrun doesn't know what that word means because he's stupid? The butthole cam is working!
Should I continue?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
In my mind,
I don't. Can I get this? Hold on. I'm trying to do a joke. I don't know if I can get it though. Here, we got the butthole cam right here.
created this weird dichotomy.
In my
I'm
mind.
generally polite and caring. It's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope. Wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're a concerned woman and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions. You don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look. Don't wince. Don't look away. Like you feel the
Squeak! You have to tell me now. Did Wes tell you to say weird dichotomy? For those of you who don't know, this was... there was a call that me and Jesse had. And it... She called me after Nugs made the Arby's video and hacked Wes's channel and all that shit. And Jesse called me and was like, I need to know if you're fucking with me. Did Wes tell you to say weird dichotomy in your apology? And I said something along the lines of like, no, I mean, you know how it is. We're both writers. Like, sometimes there's words that just really speak to us. And like, maybe both of us, like me and you, thought of the same word because we're both really good at writing. And she bought it. She fucking bought it. I have to see if I even have that call because it was very funny. It was very stupid, but it was very funny when it happened. I was just like, yeah, and then right before that, she had called Wes and was like freaking out about the same thing. It was very funny.
Inside to do something about it. I'm sure you probably want me to get rid of this paragraph.
What? Hold on.
No, I love this part.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, can you start that one over again?
Yeah. This is probably. I'm almost sure you're going to want me to get rid of this, but anyway,
let me decide that. Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Of course. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions, and you don't like what you see. If you're
Jorrun, this is the last. Like, if somebody sent me an apology like this, I'd be like, dude, you're being so fucking dramatic. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Fahrenheit 9/11. Whoa, D-Dog, you alright? Fahrenheit 9/11. Yeah, I think I mentioned Fahrenheit 9/11 when she called me. I was like, nah, there's a book of really good apologies called Fahrenheit 9/11. It was I can't believe she fell for that. I cannot believe she fell for that. We need a physical copy of Fahrenheit 9/11, and it's just the script of Jorrun's apology. And what was it? The Great Bapsby, the Great Bapsby 2. That was also in that call. I'm sad that call didn't get recorded, but like at one point Wes told Jesse that one of his favorite books was The Great Bapsby 2. Oh my god.
smart, you look.
No. I missed the paragraph before that.
Oh, okay. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes.
Really damn sexual.
Oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope, wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned 1 minute and fetishize the same person the next.
So are you giving me a lesson, or this isn't? I'm still yet to get to the apology. That whole paragraph is garbage. It doesn't mean anything. It's just more fluff. Like you're telling me this is what I've learned over these last 24 hours. But I mean, Jorrun, let's be honest. You would not have felt this way if none of that stuff was released today. So that right there.
You're right.
Great Bapsby 2 better than the original. Oh, God. It was... I just can't believe she fell for that. Yo, is this guy okay? He alright, homie? I gotta go beat him up.
I would tear that shit apart.
Done. It's gone.
Yeah.
All right, so I go directly into the apology right now.
Actually, you know what? Can you read that one last one again?
Ah!
Ideally.
Yeah, just hit Control Z or whatever. You know, it's pretty easy.
What the fuck? What do I hit on this thing?
Oh, God. Yo, what the fuck?
Undo. There we go.
Get up! Get up, you motherfucker!
Let me see.
What the fuck?
Fuck, I did delete it.
What is this man's deal?
Oh, you know, I actually, it's still on my screen. Wait, isn't it on the screen from where you pasted it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm
I mean, that's what I'm reading off of.
Oh shit, Eel, that's a good point. I don't know what happens in Fahrenheit 9/11 too. I'm looking at my chat log with Jessie from June and July prior to me busting her, and she was so desperate for my attention she didn't give a shit. Constant breats and begging. Yeah. She was fucking horny. No! Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, I'm getting a call on Skype real quick. Hold on.
Oh, Dee Dee fell asleep.
Stop it now. There's my flyers, guys. I'm going to get an old picture of them and put them in there.
Imagine being honest in July 2020. She was hearing Jorrun's apology for the first time on the 6th of July 2020, and then a few days later hearing the apology calls for the first time and realized she was the black chick from Cali.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Honest, how did you feel about all that? Like, what was that moment when you were like, oh my god, I'm the black chick from Cali?
Hello? No,
Thank
don't know
you,
if I'm gonna
thank you, Jorrun Facts.
make the video. Well, no, he's working on he's working on something right now. And I'm gonna decide after. No, I have not seen any new information.
No, I haven't seen any new information. Oh shit! There's
Can
only.
you send me an email? I'm in the middle of something right now. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Clobber must be streaming the call, and I was in live chat. I said in the chat, that's me. Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't imagine that shit. Just fucking... I would be so embarrassed. I'm so sorry, honest. That's embarrassing. Like not that you did anything wrong, but it's just like, oh my god, like, what is wrong with Jorrun?
All right. Where were we?
You want me to do the paragraph again? In my mind, I create.
Why does the camera get so aggressive when I run? Like, is it these big meaty thighs? Jesus Christ.
This weird
Oh yeah,
dichotomy.
please.
Hey, bitter almonds.
Yeah. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get sexual, really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend, she knows how I am, it's cool. Nope, wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned 1 minute and fetishize the person the next.
Thanks for the lesson, Jorrun. I didn't know any of this.
No, I hear it again, and I think it needs to come out.
Guys, I might have just learned from Jorrun that I can't fetishize my friends. What? I didn't know you couldn't fetishize your friends. That's new to me. Hey, Vex and Whoopie Pie.
Okay, it's gone. So going directly into
I guess I gotta unsend all those pictures of my butthole to my friends now.
itself.
Oh, fuck, Pequod, I can't get over there.
Yeah. I apologize to all the women in the TCAP community. I've flirted with so many women in the community, I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet.
Pequod, please wait for me, I'm dumb.
Behavior made you uncomfortable, angry, or scared. That's my fuck up, not yours. And I'm not
But
going
those
to
pictures have such a much value
sit here and pretend that
to me!
it
Fuck,
isn't.
okay, I'm gonna need to move him.
Your feelings are real, not in your head, and should be validated and acknowledged.
Move over there, buddy.
I've done projects.
I would
great.
I would take that part out. I don't think you need to tell them that their feelings are valid and real. That would be a really good point, because that would be a really good point to bring up the troll.
Jim Beam, the word butthole is funny. It's a very funny word. So, like, I could see why buttholes come up a lot.
That is not a troll, that people are scared to stream and do things about because they think there's some random person out here trying to take you down. And that sounds like your opening paragraph. I apologize to all women in the TCAP community should be the first line that comes out of your mouth.
Okay.
And not just the women. Because I don't know if you're familiar with how sexual harassment works, but if you and I work in an office and you're having a sexual conversation with a woman who, for whatever reason, is into it,
For whatever reason is into it, that's one of my favorite lines!
going back and forth with you, and I hear it and it makes me uncomfortable, that's harassment too.
Oh, wow.
Homie really didn't know that? He really didn't know that. What is his problem?
I mean, it's not just women who were offended by what you were doing. It offends everyone.
Okay.
So I think the TCAP community as a whole should be apologized to.
All right, I'll change that.
And then, well, I'm not saying change it, but I apologize to the TCAP community. And I apologize to all women, specifically all women in the TCAP community. But you need to address the community as a whole. Because, like, Clobber, and I mean, you brought Clobber, and Clobber's the nicest guy in the world. And you brought him into that video.
Wes, this can't be you in this call, because you just said Clobber's the nicest guy in the world. I think this is an imposter.
With Tiffany, too. Like, I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
Did I
No,
do
much
that?
shit
This
as-
is fucking Jordan over here being like, did I do that?
As he gives Tiffany as much shit as I give Tiffany, we both really respect her.
Okay, now I think this is a trolling, because we know that's not true. I'm joking, of course.
Yeah.
She's a really smart woman and doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and let's start.
Vex, I remember when I did the stream about his job, and it was weird because there was like a 50-50 split of women who were like comfortable with him or uncomfortable with him. Dudes seemed to really like Jorrun. Maybe they thought he was cute for some reason.
With the apologizing.
Okay, I apologize to all the people in the TCAP community. I've flirted with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all the women on the internet. I've done projects with some great female content creators, Tiffany Lockhart, Danny G, Kelp Pill, Kennedy, to name a few.
It was clever.
These people gave me their time and
Who
effort
the
to
fuck
help
is
my
that?
channel and didn't get a cent out of me. They gave much more than what they got, frankly. I apologize to them for any time I treat them disrespectfully. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany were way too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things.
I mean, was that sensual though? It was just kind of gross. Like, I don't know why he said that thing that was sensual.
I've taken those videos down now.
Oh shit. Okay, so I ordered lunch, so my lunch is here. Give me a second. I'm gonna put up. Give me just a second. Since y'all were talking about it in the chat, let me pull it up while I go grab my food. Where is it? Oh, they put my order at the front door. I hate when they do that shit. Hold on, I'm trying to figure it. Alright, so put the game capture away. And then capture this. Is it not gonna work? There we go. Alright. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy. Woo-hoo! Guess who just came back? Ow! Yay! Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy. Spreading that positivity out there. It's your boy Jorrun.
What a dumbass name that is, you know?
I do it all for you. All of this is for you. It's not about me. If you're tired of your girlfriend, but you still pray, you can send her to me. Ow! Yay! I'm so funny.
Mwah!
Guys.
I went from 0 subscribers to 0 subscribers pretty much overnight. It's a real milestone. I turned real life events and people into fairy tales.
So, bomb drop. I'm gonna make a movie. How cool is that, right?
Bomb drop. I'm still a virgin at this advanced stage.
That's me.
Because my standards are so high.
Woo-hoo!
Yay!
Ow!
How about stealing bread?
How cool is that?
My precious princess is here. Mwah! Where is she gone?
Hey guys, it's your boy Jorrun Comedy. Spreading that positivity out there. It's your boy Jorrun.
What a dumbass name that is, you know?
If you're tired of your girlfriend, but you still pray, you can send her to me. Ow! Yay! I'm so funny.
Mwah!
Guys.
I went from 0 subscribers to 0 subscribers pretty much overnight. It's a real milestone. I do music, I do original sketches, I do a bunch of stuff, and I will do a bunch more. Okay, so that's the video. Yay! I look forward to all the support I will be getting from all you guys. Ow! I might need to get a lawyer.
Hold on, I'm here. Hold on. Ugh. Shit. I had to run and get a fork because I forgot to tell them to give me one in my order. Okay. Open the game capture back up, and let's do this.
I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to the great Babsy for the
All right, guys. Bounce check. How's everyone bouncing today?
times I made her uncomfortable. Trying to...
Wes, didn't you purposely interrupt him when he brought up mom? Like, just to, like, fuck with him?
Hold on.
Okay.
There's things that need to come out here. I've done project with some great female creators, and you start naming them. It's not the time to name drop. I'll get rid of that. I would get rid of these people.
Oh, you lost me. Hold on. Again, please.
I have done projects with some great female content creators, and you start naming them. None of that's important. That's like when
I thought you wanted me to name people.
I want you to name drop the people. Danny G.
I thought you wanted me to name people. He's doing his, like, Oscar acceptance speech. Hey, Guru. And I think I saw Who's Brittany in here, too. Yeah, she was part of the group hearing these calls, so I put Easter eggs in. Yeah, I remember that.
And I want you to name drop the people who you affected. You're running down a list of people who you worked with.
Gotcha.
That's like when someone says, ask any of my black friends, Ramon, Tyrone, if I'm a racist, and they'll tell you I'm not. Running down a list of people you worked with is that's unimportant.
Okay.
And they gave me much more than I would cut it all the way down to the sketches I did with Kelp. So, and even I've done some projects with some great female creators. Like, who cares? Yeah. This is not a bio about Jorrun. This should just be the apology and about the apology.
I gotcha.
By now, people will know.
Why do I have the option to make a tuxedo? I mean, I know why, but
what you did, like it's spreading. So all this other stuff, all this fluff is just going to upset people. It's like when Lauren would sit at that kitchen table and talk about deviled eggs and macaroni and cheese. Which, okay, so all right, so yeah, let's start from the sketches I did.
Okay. The sketches I did with Kelp and Tiffany were way too sexual.
Nugs, in every single Metal Gear Solid game, you can wear a tuxedo for some reason.
With me having them say very sensual things. I've taken the videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commenting on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to
I think you should be more specific about that. About a video about her bouncing. What does that mean?
She was
not specific enough. I made a comment about her body bouncing in a video and sexualize her in a very innocent video. Like, it needs to be that specific.
Okay.
I don't know what bouncing means.
Right. The term I use is, the bounce cam is doing good, which is...
I forgot I had these.
That is creepy as fuck.
Yeah. And went to a video and commented on how her breasts were bouncing.
Yeah.
Jorrun, what the fuck else was that supposed to mean? Sloth Cat, now you're just being mean to me. Why are you bullying me for my favorite series? Also, I gotta go visit Mother Base because they're all sad and they miss me, and that's why they keep fighting. Like, I'm not shitting you. I can just hear Jorrun just because he's a fucking old man.
I apologize to the great Babsy for the times I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, we got cutscene!
trying to get face pics.
Look how happy he is! I'm sorry. Look how happy the baby is. Look at him! He's a good boy!
From her. I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people like Rhoda's Chew Tootsie, Aerodose, Scarlet Ebony. Then I said, you're a troll finding a group of women who deserve respect more.
Okay,
I apologize to
that
anyone.
right there. You'd have
Yeah.
trouble finding a group of women that deserve respect more. Why?
I'm just trying to say how awesome they are.
Do you honestly, in your heart of hearts, feel
God,
that
I wish that were
those
me.
people
I
you
want to
just
play with
named
Dee
deserve more
Dee.
respect than nurses on the front line who are fighting coronavirus? So is that sincere?
No, yeah.
Guru, there's this Metal Gear Solid 5, which I know I've been playing like all the fucking Metal Gear games lately. In the timeline, this, for some reason, takes place before Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, despite this being 5.
Absolutely right. All right, let me get rid of that. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified.
Oh yeah, Nugs, you can customize your base, and I was like, it's gotta be pink because we're gay here. And then my logo, I'm if I remember correctly, IG stands for I'm gay, and the colors are the trans colors.
I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual.
And how about I apologize to anyone who I left out,
Yes.
and know that your pain is no less than anyone that I mentioned, or something along those
Oh, there's
lines.
a guy. There's some guys. So you gotta come say hi to your homies so that their morale goes up. You can also do this to them. And they say thank you. Here, hold on. I'll beat up. I won't knock out this other guy, and you'll see he's just like, "Thank you, boss." They just like getting beat up. It's weird. Who's putting anime waifus on
You
the fucking
mentioned
wall again?
The videos that you removed, those are all deleted, right?
Some of them are deleted. Well, dude, I'm just going to put all my cards on there because obviously you're going out of your way to help me. So I deleted everything to do with Tiffany, the stuff that I thought was borderline, like the Jorrun After Dark and the sex tips with Dan, I have on as unlisted.
See, this is why I'm like, guys, get into Metal Gear. It's fucking zany, but it also has like storylines that are like really like, despite being so fucking wacky, like the storylines that it has are like really fucking good.
Right now, or private.
And what's the reason? Are you bringing them back later? Or what's the reason?
We know why they're private.
Honestly, with some stuff like sex tips with Dan, I don't think that there is anything there that would be offensive to someone, but at the same time, now I'm kind of shell-shocked.
Shut up, Jorrun.
For me, fuck that, but I'm just kind of like, if I do anything even slightly sensual, is it like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you heard of Typhoid Mary?
Yes.
Okay, what did Typhoid Mary do?
She contaminated everyone without getting contaminated herself.
She got everyone sick, right? And she was a cook. Would you hire her to cook in your restaurant?
Hell no.
Okay, so do you think that after this situation you should
They
be
just like
putting
getting
up any
punched.
sexual videos back up? Or how do you think that what kind of reaction is that going to get? Should Lauren Armstrong start getting catalogs for the 12 to 13-year-old girl bikini line?
The 12 to 13-year-old girl bikini lines. Can we just sit and talk for a second? Like, not to kink shame, but can we sit and talk about how funny Jorrun's genie fetish is? Like, it's not even the fact that it's a genie. It's the fact that, like, I've never heard of anybody with a genie fetish. It's like, okay, you want to fuck a genie, but it's like, I've never heard of anybody else want to fuck a genie.
Nah, people aren't going to react to all of that. So,
Well, what is your personal opinion if you heard on my sex tips with Dan? Do you think it's innocent stuff? Do you think it's just like...
well, I mean, the genie thing sounded innocent until what came out. So you tell me, do you think people are going to have a problem
Hey, look at W.
listening to anything you put out that's sexually based after...
I would prefer to keep everything...
After seeing a picture of a 9 or whatever-year-old girl that you're clicking on, do you think you should be putting anything sexual up, Jorrun?
No, absolutely.
Why do I feel like,
Okay, so
why do I feel like Venom Snake doesn't have a driver's license? This is a theory. I feel like this man doesn't have a driver's license.
So all the Tiffany stuff is deleted, and some stuff is privated, but you agree that that needs to be gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let me see. I haven't just done this on YouTube. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I found attractive. I'll tell you the woman I've quote unquote flirted with were of legal age, but I hit the like button on girls who are way younger. That disgusts me, and that I've done that. It's repulsive.
If it really disgusted you, you wouldn't have done it in the first place.
Some of the women on IG I became friends with or dated.
Oh,
Most
stop. But I've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. That disgusts me that I've done that. It's repulsive. As of when? I mean, because
Y'all want to see the very pretty girl in this game that I'm like, yee. So I have to warn you, her outfit is stupid, and everybody knows that her outfit is stupid, and we all hate that her outfit is this stupid. However, she's lovely, and I love her.
Spent a lot of time explaining things prior to that I've had you remove, but as of when did that become repulsive?
When I realized what I did and how that it's viewed, it makes my skin crawl.
Is it something that you would have proudly told someone about before?
No, absolutely not. No.
No, so you wouldn't have told people
I love you
that you were liking these pictures?
Absolutely.
So then you knew that it wasn't okay?
Yeah.
So, but you're repulsed as of today? They would ask the predators, does anyone else know?
There's a lore reason why she wears this, and it's very stupid, and I hate it. Oh, watch this. This is weird, though. I was gonna do it. She, like, drinks water through her skin. She's like a plant.
That you're here today? Why do you think they asked them that?
No, she's... Oh, here we go. She's gonna do it.
If I'm going to meet some strange broad, I let someone know where I'm going. If you're going to meet some strange broad and you know it's not okay, you don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So, Jorrun, you weren't telling people that you were
She
doing
breathes
that
through her skin.
Because of what reason?
And drinks water through her skin.
I'm just a private.
I love her. It's like, as soon as I get the option to, I usually put her in another outfit, but, like, I love her so much. She's so cool. This is how me and Bex dress to go hiking! No, you know what? Vex dresses like my character, and then you dress like this lady, Wes.
Person.
Jorrun, you didn't tell people for what reason?
Bye, quiet. I love you.
Because it's wrong.
So, is that a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done that and it's repulsive?
Hmm?
What?
Well, no, I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
Is it a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done
Yes.
this and it's repulsive?
Fuck yes. Absolutely.
As of when?
Nice try, but no way Vex is going to let me be the standout all by myself. I mean, this is a pretty hot outfit. I think it would be like a very standout look for Vex. I could see Vex wearing this fit.
Because that would be the first thing I would ask if I tore this video apart in an analysis.
Yeah.
I would open with that line. Because I want to know, when did it become
It's the
repulsive?
eye patch!
Pointed out to you. Because you weren't telling people about it. You just admitted you never would have told anyone.
Yeah.
So when did it become so repulsive and now you're disgusted by it? When it was found out by someone?
It's always been repulsive, Les. It's always been something that I knew was wrong. And...
Okay, well now we're getting into another issue, Jorrun. Because if this is something that you always knew was wrong, and yet you continue to do it, then there's another problem, don't you think?
Yeah.
So, Jorrun, you came to a community
Yeah.
built around child predators.
Yes.
You are liking pictures of sexualized little girls in genie costumes. And you're telling me you knew it was wrong, so you wouldn't tell anyone. But now you're repulsed by it after it got found out. Every guy who got busted on Dateline, I'm disgusted by myself. You could shoot me right now.
Yeah.
I think that line needs to be fixed and maybe elaborated on a little bit more, because skipping over that but giving all the background about these great...
Exactly. Listen to read it. That's when I'm kink shaming. Because his fetish, his kink, whatever he wants to call it, because he plays a semantics game with mini syllables. I think I'll listen to the mini syllables interview after this. His kink is so pervasive in his life that he can't even talk to a woman, like any woman, without genies coming up. How the fuck does he talk to his mom? Like, I don't want to say Jorrun is like would be creepy to his mom, but it's like clear that he can't be like normal to any woman.
Women of
Chrysanthemum.
TCAP. That's insincere. You really glossed over that line, and I don't think you can gloss over that line.
They're playing music for her.
What should I say?
That is not for me to decide.
What do I say, Wes?
I think you need to try again right there, because that is not okay. You're admitting you've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. You knew it was wrong. You knew
I saw
that
the
it was
prompt.
something
Why
that
is
could
it not
get you
coming
in
up?
trouble, and you knew it was
Hold on.
something you needed to hide from people.
The thing is, and I don't expect you to believe anything.
Why is it not working?
The thing
Oh, here we
is, in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's all I did, start, finish, was hit a like button. That's it. But of course, with everything that's come out, no one would believe me, and I couldn't blame them for not believing me.
It's all progression, Jorrun. How long would it have been until if some 16-year-old, 15-year-old girl hit you up, and it's Halloween, and she's in a genie costume, and she wants...
And that's a very good point. Jorrun likes to claim that he wouldn't be a creep. Sorry, I have ravioli in my mouth. He likes to claim that he wouldn't be a creep, but we see how he interacts with any woman. For fuck's sake, he was begging my mom for face pictures. Like, what the fuck is this man's problem?
to come over and hang out. You know, Lauren didn't start off driving out to Nashville or Bowling Green. He started out chit-chatting and saying hi, and then it becomes normalized.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point, Wes. I shouldn't leave that out. He's creepy with everybody. I mean, he kept talking about Wes's dick for no fucking reason.
Thing progresses to another. So that right there, that one line is not going to be okay. That just glossing over it. There needs to be an explanation, and there needs to be an explanation that you now realize what you did was wrong, but at the time you didn't think it was. And that, because I'm telling you, if you leave it like that,
yes,
with people seeing what they're seeing in this drive, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And then someone's gonna want. You can't.
Where the fuck is Huey? I want to beat the shit out of him. Nugs, Otacon's dad is in this game, and he's an absolute piece of shit, and, like, they torture him and shit, and I'm like, good, it's what he deserves. I feel so bad that Otacon has such a shitty dad.
You can't do that.
I gotcha. Okay. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let me see. What was I? And then I say something that sounds...
Exactly, Eel. He's basically making excuses of, like, oh, well, like, the opportunity hasn't presented itself, so I haven't done it. So, like, he thinks about sex he thinks about sex in most non-familiar interactions. Sex is always involved, even when it isn't mentioned or relevant. Oh, Dee Dee, look at him, he's so excited! I love him so goddamn much, Doug. The psychology of his fetish is much deeper than a cosplay thing or role-playing. He wants to possess and control. He wants domination without any other responsibility or mutual benefits. Yeah, like, DeviantArt and shit, he was, like, obsessed with being, like, draw the genie captured, and I want to capture the genie. Like, he was obsessed with possessing and owning somebody. For some weird fucking reason. I'm gonna beat you up. You're welcome.
half of an excuse.
Well, no, Jordan. I just want to hear you. Yeah.
Hi, Danny. This isn't the snake that I, like, am obsessed with, but, like, this is, like, my second favorite character in the series, so, like, he's also pretty hot. Nick, don't be weird. Don't be weird about my mom. He's not into BDSM. He wants a slave with magic powers who can fulfill his every wish. Yeah. It's... And that's the thing. If that's, like, your kink, and that's what you're into, and that's what, like... you find somebody who consents to, like, doing that fantasy with you, then go for it. But, like, don't try to impose that on every single woman you talk to.
Yeah, I just want to hear you read it. Yeah, let me, tell you what, how it sounds. I just want to hear you read it.
Thanks. Some of the women on Instagram I became
thanks.
friends with or dated, but most of them had to deal with attention from me they did not want.
Okay, so which part of that sentence do you think is unnecessary?
Y'all want to visit the zoo? For some fucking reason, we have a platform that has animals. Let's go to the zoo.
That I became.
Yeah, fucking. I don't think Jorrun would ever be like a serial killer, but like it's the same vibe where it's like they want captives to fall in love with them. I mean, that's what Isn't that what fuck, what's his name? Isn't that what Jeffrey Dahmer wanted?
Friends and dated
I don't think they have monkeys, Bunny, but there's a lot of things.
some women.
Do you think that matters?
Not.
Do you, at all, does it matter?
It's extraneous.
It is, and even the having to deal with the tension for me they did not want. I mean, that's pretty clear. That's the whole.
Are you lost, baby genie?
Of this apology, so that's also unnecessary.
So I
Some
also
told me off. Others suffered in silence. That's important.
Yeah.
So you were told several times that it was inappropriate how you were acting.
Over the years, yeah.
And
so why didn't you do anything about it, Jorrun?
A Jorrun issue. It was their issue. They were uptight.
Yeah, he tried turning victims into living zombies so they couldn't leave him. How is that different from a captive genie who has to do what you want and can be put away when you're done? Exactly. Like, again, I don't think Jorrun would kill somebody in that pursuit, but like it's definitely the same kind of motives. And this isn't me saying like Jorrun comedy is the next Jeffrey Dahmer, but it's just interesting to see like these very similar motivations come across.
Or maybe they were on their period, or whatever excuse you would have made.
Okay, so for some reason, there's an animal conservation platform. Like, since these guys that the guy I'm playing as, he's like the boss of like a group of mercenaries, basically. And so, you know, they're mercenaries. They take whatever jobs. So, some groups of people pay him to like fuck shit up in war zones, and then other groups pay him to rescue animals. So, like, we have that option.
Made. But like I said earlier, you know, I said this isn't the first time. And you're like, no. So you've been told off before. You've been told to fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't think Jorrun could even beat up a child.
And you just bounced right back up and kept going. And how did that work out for you? How did that normally work? And honestly, how did that work out for you?
Honestly?
Yeah, Logan W., that's a good point, too. Jordan's in love with the fantasy. He would buckle in a physical encounter. That's right, because, like, every time he would get somewhere with, like, a catfish, and, like, I'm sure he figured it out eventually that he was getting catfished, but, like, every time he would get somewhere with a catfish that was, like, in a decent, like, hey, I want to meet, like, he would just fucking dip out.
I'm like bullshit, but it's just like, well, some of them like it, some of them are receptive, so I just move on. That was what I was telling myself. Oh, some of them.
And that's your sincere thinking.
If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I have a bear somewhere around here.
That was
and you've been
exactly
nothing
what
but
my
sincere
mind.
Yeah, a real woman has too much autonomy. I do have bears!
You've been nothing but sincere
Bears.
until this point, correct?
Yes.
Let's look at the bears.
I just want to make sure, like, that you're
I
being
bears!
because I would expect that. You know, like, I want to give you this opportunity. People want me to make a video about it. It's laid out for me. And I don't want to do that.
Bears.
But, you know, my channel is built about predator exposure.
Yeah.
And if you're being completely sincere with me, then I can, you know, let's continue on. But that line needs to come out. Keep in the part about, you know, being told off in silence, and then mention that's unacceptable. Why is it unacceptable?
Meeting would ruin the fantasy because he knows genies aren't real and reality can't match the decades of fantasizing he has done. The internet really did ruin his life in a sense. It's sad, but, like, I don't feel bad for Jorrun. Like, it's sad that his life is so controlled by genies that he can't even have, like, a normal interaction with a woman without being like, oh, you're a genie in my brain now. Like, what? It's fucking weird.
Why is it unacceptable? Some told me off, some suffered in silence. Why is that unacceptable?
Yeah, no, I don't feel bad for him. It's just, like, it's sad in the sense that it's, like, pathetic. That's what I meant.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. Why is that unacceptable?
Okay, we're over here. Let's go.
Because they're not doing it for my kind of attention. You know, they're not interested in some guy that they don't even know.
Bye, Slash, you butthole.
Coming on to them.
Why is it unacceptable for you, Jorrun? Not why is it unacceptable in a general sense, because most people don't have to be told not to make toast in the bathtub or not to let their dog shit on a floor and not pick it up. But some people do. But that's not what this is about. Why was it unacceptable for you that you were told off many times over the years and kept going?
This is actually say what they are.
This is not a general statement on the world or the public as a whole, and you're giving a lesson. This is why you're humble.
Hi, Zebra.
You're showing humility. So
Hello?
why was it unacceptable
Why is
for
there tape
you?
down here?
Because you're asking people to forgive you. They know it's unacceptable.
Yeah. Because I made them feel terrible, man. I felt that made them feel...
Just the little gerbils! We just got little gerbils running around here.
Angry or sexual or ashamed or whatever the fuck, negativity. I put that negativity on them.
Jorrun, why was it unacceptable that you continued to do it over the years?
Is that a hedgehog?
I'm not asking you to give me that answer right now. But
It's
you
Sonic.
need to write that down. There needs to be something, just like the line about the kids. There needs to be something there about
I want to be a
how
friend.
you recognize that you were told over the years and still kept going. Why is that unacceptable? What does that...
He should book a worker for his needs in a healthy transactional manner, but the fantasy isn't about it being given or sold to him. He wants to convert or corrupt normal people to bend him to his will. Yeah, there's so many healthy outlets for him to, like, indulge in these fantasies, but his fantasy is so fucked up that it has to have, like, an element of, like, non-consensual stuff in it, I guess you could say. I'm trying to think of how to word it. Like, he basically just wants to force people to, like, fall in love with him so he can feel powerful about the fact that he got one over on somebody. Excuse me.
What does that do to people, and how does it make you feel? How powerful did you feel when you're behind the keyboard and able to say whatever it is that you wanted to these people and make sexual jokes, innuendos, and advances to people? Because, hey, even if 1 out of 100 replies positively, you're going to miss every shot you don't take,
Maybe I'll
right?
do the actual missions now.
So that needs to be added there. Okay, next, I did the same, and then we'll start from there.
I did the same on DeviantArt, sexualizing left and right. So many times I can't even count.
Also, can we talk about the fact that Jorrun was on DeviantArt? Like, I find that very funny because I'm 28. I turned 29 in a couple months. I use DeviantArt as a teenager. So the fact that a fucking 48-year-old Jorrun was on DeviantArt is very funny to me.
I believe the person who is the troll thing. I believe the person who alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretending to be me. I think the two incidents are completely unrelated.
And then that's it. That's all you talk about. Do you know what it's like to try and blow a whistle on someone and that person tells...
There's porn on the internet for free and he paid for physical copies. Like, what? Yeah! Like, it's... He's such a, like... He's a boomer. That's a good way. He's just a boomer, despite being not a boomer. Like, the age to be a boomer. He's just a boomer in terms of, like, technology and internet and porn.
People, this is a fucking troll. Don't even pay attention. This person was trying to make a video and release it to show people, and got shut down, was told to fuck off.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Until yesterday, I thought it was all the same person. I was choosing to believe it was all the same person.
DeviantArt is one thing, but the little pervert genie comic he was a big fan of and always commenting on was way worse. Yeah, that was fucking bad. Yo, hold on. For once, you know how I always joke like, haha, I gotta hide my my genie porn. I'm unironically on my phone right now. I'm gonna look at like some of the fucking titles he could have fucking got. So let's see, genie porn images. Well, this is like, okay. There's one called I'm Dreaming of Genie 2, and it's like an I Dream of Genie one, and they got their boobies out. There's a guy who looks, oh god. There's a I'm Dreaming of Genie, like, 1, so we know he had those, probably. Genie Wishes 2 trilogy. It's what is this one? The Genie of the... Oh, wait. No, he wouldn't do that. I Cream of Genie! So, yeah, he has a lot... There's a lot of the genie from Aladdin with his dick out. I'm just saying. What happened... Wait. I don't really care about it. Who are you talking about, Prince Roy? So, yeah, there was at least 3 videos that I could see where Jorrun had physical copies of I'm Dreaming of Genie 1 and 2.
Person. And now I know absolutely was not.
So do you think that this sentence should be buried? You have people who don't want to stream on their own channels because they think there's some random troll out here going after people. Eurovision thinks that there's thumbs down on his videos because of this troll.
I believe that's true, though.
Why?
I mean, I've had because
do y'all like how I'm so fucking salty about her outfit? I put her in the bloody one just to be like, fuck you.
I've had a number of people in the community say, I had this troll. As soon as I started saying that, mind you, this was like 2 months ago. It's just like, they're like, oh, yeah, I had someone too.
Why would it be the same troll? Like, just saying that, oh, I had this troll 2 months ago. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, I mean, it's been a...
Jorrun,
I've dealt with trolls.
Perfect. But you're wrong. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You buried this. You buried this. And this is important because people are afraid. And you need to let people know that and this, I believe that the person who has alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretend. It's a run-on sentence that means nothing. You need to let...
Guess what? This guy wants me to kill them? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to steal them. They're going to be mine.
People know that some of you right now are afraid because you think there's a troll.
These are my boys.
I brought this on myself.
Yeah.
This person is after me and me alone. Please continue living your lives and doing your thing. Like, this person doesn't want... Because they mention nothing about these other people, Jorrun.
Okay. So should I not at all mention the fact...
Where's Quiet?
That
there she is.
There was a
I love her.
troll doing very different things.
Okay.
Read that line and tell me that it doesn't sound like a confusing fucking mess. If someone wasn't completely aware of what was going on, they wouldn't even know what you were talking about there.
You're right.
Also, I love how he thinks that, like, only one person was fucking with him. Like, he thinks that he's so beloved that only one disgruntled basement dweller, like, didn't like him.
Who was alerted, the person who I called a troll was not a troll. It was, in fact, trying to warn people about my predatory behavior. Spell it out that clearly.
Okay. Let me see. All right, I'm going to delete this and type that out.
Oh, God. Hey, Tickle.
The person who was alerting people to my...
Where did Quiet go? Why is she all the way over there?
No, Jorrun, I need you to continue on.
Quiet, I love you, but what are you
finish
doing?
that part later. and then you can send it to me again. Like, cause I got my kid here and stuff, and I'm taking time
Come on.
out.
Oh, shit.
To do this with you.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I have 2 paragraphs left. Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Buddy! There's like a long convoluted reason why they call her quiet, but like she's effectively mute. Like if she speaks in English, like it'll kill everybody. And that's like the best way I can explain it, basically.
Oh, okay. I have 2 paragraphs left. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserves more respect than the DCAP community. Oh, you already said that's wrong.
Yeah, you put that in there twice. I mean, it's such bullshit.
Okay. Let's see here.
Like, she's selectively mute, basically. Like, how do I word this? She's a bioweapon, basically, that, like, she's a bioweapon that it's tuned to where if she speaks English, like, the whole point of this game is to be, like, how, like, language is dangerous and stuff like that. So, she was tuned to, like, if she speaks English, it will, like, activate, like, her bioweapon properties. This is the best way I can explain it without going, like, super deep into the lore. That's kind of stupid, because this game's plot is kind of dumb, but...
I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams. Wait, did I? Oh, sorry. I just thought I got a little lost. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual.
Where the fuck did she
No
go?
excuses. I was thinking with my little head.
Quiet, are you just not going to come over here?
Never something you want to be the case.
Also, why did Jorrun just say that he was thinking with his little head? When she speaks, she sounds like Kennedy, and it makes enemy soldiers want to delete themselves! Now, it's super fucking sad, because, like, Snake, I'm just gonna call him Snake. It's a different Snake than Solid Snake, but it's still Snake. Snake gets bit by a, ironically enough, gets bit by a venomous snake, and Quiet is the only one who's there, and so she's like, fuck, I have to break my vow of silence to, like, call in a helicopter to, like, save him, and then she, like, disappears because she's like, I don't want people to die because they're around me.
And yeah, that's something I should...
Little... Callie! Little head. Yeah, little's pretty accurate.
Like you said, I should take out.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me
Man's got his titties out.
People don't need to know.
No, I want you to read the whole paragraph. So.
No, I just completed.
Well, you didn't even finish it. I was telling you that one line wasn't. But again, you pasted the whole thing into the chat, Jorrun. So read it from the chat.
Little head is right.
I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for...
Why the fuck is Quiet not coming over here?
Overly sexual. And then I would take out the rest and go to the last paragraph.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Tracy Hamill.
I just want to drop trail and have Bigfoot come over, stick his 9-inch wiener in me, and just have a good old time fooling around in the woods. When he pulls up his breeches and leaves, and I go away a happy man, I found Bigfoot. Bigfoot's real, and he tried to eat my ass.
We gotta get our Cornville three-way Bigfoot speech out of the way.
Yeah, go ahead and read the last paragraph.
All right. Thank you all for listening to me. My time on YouTube has been amazing. Made so many good friends, had so much support from me and my general talent.
My general talent. Shut up, Jorrun.
Really good. It's time for me to step up and prove I'm worthy of that. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes.
Hedgehog!
I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet.
Can I just go pick them up?
From now on. Thank you for your time.
I'm gonna go pick the
I
hedgehog
hope you
up.
can forgive me, but if you can't, that's fine. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Do you believe...
Can I just, like...
Talking about the support
I can!
and your talent.
He's mine.
What?
Well, I just want to show that I'm appreciative.
Hey, Shin. Shin, I haven't checked, but I think Sarah Boone's trial is soon. If she doesn't fucking get rid of her lawyer again, but fingers crossed.
For everything done.
But
you know,
but you haven't been appreciative. So talking about that's not going to be a good. So you're saying everyone reached out to me, was so incredible to me, and I treated them like fuck toys. Don't. But now I respect them, and my talent. You're talking about your talent.
So Italian.
And this love that you have. You're talking about what you've.
Oh shit!
right.
I didn't know they could hear that.
Okay, how about if I go from thank you all for listening to me to I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Yeah,
oh
read
God,
read
oh
it
God,
like
oh
that.
God.
Read the whole last paragraph like you just said it.
Okay, let me just take that out. Okay. Thank you all for listening to me. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there isn't a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on.
Now that
Please
part's
leave.
important.
Please
I
leave.
want to key in on that part. You're going to be respectful to all women you meet on the internet and in person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can say that with 100% sincerity. If I was looking you in the eye, you would say, I sincerely will be respectful to all women I meet, and the current women like Molly or Mini Syllables, Kelp Pill.
Hey, Juggle Willie.
And that's sincere.
Yeah, Loco W. That's a good way to put it. Like we've called it a monologue. We've called it a lot of different things. A politician apology is a pretty good analogy too. He believes he's a public figure and people will move on from this. And when if he was trying to treat it like a politician that was like the worst angle to go from because a lot of times people don't forgive politicians.
Yes.
And so. And you're being 100%. Now with the script that I know there's still some things to work on, but with what you've built out, you believe that you've been 100% sincere with it. And this is a sincere apology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd be lying if I said that I didn't care about those people, even though I did things that were terrible, and that's kind of where I've got myself. Where there's one part of me that cares.
I wonder who they're talking about when they mean Big Boss. It's me.
Cares and respects and is real, and there's another part that's a horny fuck. And that's something I need to address in my personal life.
Well, I mean, I haven't talked to Tiffany. I'll be honest, I have not talked to Tiffany about any of this.
She messaged me.
Okay, and what did you tell her? Like, what did you tell her you were going to be doing?
So let me pull that up. It says it's deleted. The videos, everything I did with her is deleted from YouTube and my hard drive. The sketch, the rehearsal, the behind the scenes, everything is gone.
All of it's gone.
Gone. I don't even have a backup or anything.
So nothing. Okay. So I mean, that'll probably make her feel better to know that that none of that stuff's there. And if you're being sincere, I could tell her that when I do, speak with her whenever that is, because I'm sure that'll make her feel a lot better knowing that that's gone.
Can I just take this man? I'm gonna take him.
Of the kids and the
this is my guy now.
Like, that's not going to be something she's going to.
I want to kill him.
You did that, so you told her that, and then so I have one question for you.
Oh, I love this Bert. All right, this is my guy now. I'm taking him.
What is this?
They're gonna be like, "Why'd you take him?" I'll be like, "Fuck you, he's mine. I'm Big Boss. I do what I want."
Because that was just sent to me as the genie video that's been privated and not deleted.
It says authentication error. Please select a different account.
Gone. Deleted.
Is the video privated or deleted, Jordan?
I deleted it. If you give me 1 second, I'll check. It was 100% deleted. I will go in there so I can make absolute fucking sure.
Did Quiet just say fuck off? Like, she's not coming back, is she?
I'm like, I'm not taking any half measures here. I'm not screwing around. Okay.
Jorrun.
When I go to the video, it says this video is private.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
So I'd have to say that kind of lacks sincerity if that's
nope.
Right.
Nope. No.
No.
Let me just
the
go
stuff
over
that I
here
have privated
and...
but not deleted yet has been the Kelp Pill stuff.
Can I just hide in the
Jordan,
bathroom? I can hide in the bathroom.
I have a channel too. I know the difference between a private video and a deleted video.
I'm just gonna hide in here.
I'm looking at a screen that says video unavailable. This video is private. That's not what a deleted video would say.
But it's deleted. Hold on, I'm gonna go very carefully because I
Sir, you just had to delete it. That's all you had to do. It really wasn't that hard. Gone. Deleted. Like, bitch, just delete your shit.
take this seriously and not.
I don't. How careful is there's a delete button? It's not careful. Either you did it or you didn't, Jorrun, and I'm giving you a chance right now.
You're clicking on right?
Yeah, Logan W., from what I understand, Tiffany was like trying to be genuinely supportive of somebody. It just sucks that somebody decided to take advantage of her like that. Okay, sorry.
Now?
Yeah, I'm clicking on it right now. I'm on myself. I was sent the link
hide
as
this
we were
man.
talking. Yeah. We're sent the link and asked. I thought he was deleting these. And if it's something that you're keeping, hold on. If it's something that you're keeping for your own pleasure, even after all this, Jorrun, that's not good.
Hold on.
Because that's what I'm seeing. Video private.
Now the new one says video. How the fuck can it say video private if it's deleted?
Because then it's not
because
deleted.
That would mean it wasn't deleted.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I will delete everything that shows up as private this second. Because this shit needs to get done.
Jorrun, I'm asking you.
Hide that man to eat later? I mean, listen, just because my character's name is Snake, don't mean he eats people. He's just collecting a harem. Tickle, this game is very gay.
I'm asking you right now.
Yeah.
Was that video privated?
It's gone.
Jorrun.
Deleted. Completely off my computer.
There it is.
I need you. Well, I need you to calm the fuck down.
Okay.
That's not okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice.
I'm the last person you should be raising a voice at right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You direct all that anger at fucking Jorrun. Don't yell at me.
Okay. I'm sorry, brother. I really am.
Yeah, honestly, Eel, that is like what would have happened if he was on TCAP. He'd be like, it's gone. I deleted it. My chat with her was gone. Deleted. I didn't type that.
I'm going to ask
Hey, Outlaw, how's it going?
you one more time. Was the video privated? Because I'm seeing it as privated, and that's not cached. I know IT
It was
far better than you. This was a fresh screen. I changed the IP address just in case, and it's coming up as video privated.
This is crazy shit. I deleted it. Let me see if I can at least try to figure out. Okay. So Tiffany contacted me at 10:30.
I'm looking at it right now, Jorrun. So
I hear you.
I'm telling you that it's upright, that it says privated right now.
How is that possible? Hold on.
Yeah, he would have claimed his computer got hacked. I have roommates. One of them must have been using my computer.
Okay.
Thank you, Quiet, my love.
Would it help if I changed browsers? I mean,
Jorrun, if you're seeing,
I hacked the mainframe, Jorrun. The info is there.
if the video's gone, then it wouldn't matter. You could do it on your phone.
yeah.
The browser's not going to matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
It says the
So
video
this
is
is the
private.
frustration of someone who is actually innocent, finally.
What does that mean?
And
I'm just failing to find the humor in the
Okay, I
situation
can't climb up
with
there, I
everything
guess.
going on, and you're telling me that you're being sincere, and that everything is gone.
Look at her go. I
and
love
then
her.
I get this while we're on the phone. While you're telling me your sincere statement, I get this.
I will delete my entire channel.
Why didn't you do that to begin with, is my question. Like, huh? Sir?
If you think that's what I need to do.
Jorrun,
That's how serious I am.
I want you to stop asking me what I think you need to do. Because, again, I don't have expertise in preying on women online to the point where I have to delete a channel. I don't know what to do. I know what not to do, and that's why I've avoided this situation. You need to decide what you're going to do, but I'm telling you right now that I'm looking at a video that you said was deleted. I know what a deleted...
Eel, shut the fuck up! I just checked the skyline. The Twin Towers aren't there. They're gone! Deleted!
video looks like, and I know what a private video looks like.
Yeah.
They don't accidentally switch between one or another.
And you said it's not cached.
Sir, the Pentagon!
I'm offended that you would even ask me that.
Dude, I'm trying.
I know
trying.
IT far better than you. I know how to create a new screen. I switch my IP. I completely clear the cache in an incognito tab. I'm seeing that this video is private. Now, if I refresh it and then it says that the video is gone, that tells me that now you went and deleted it. But if it stays up that it's private, it tells me that you're just keeping it private for your own personal use.
Oh, boy, I can't win.
Sir, what the fuck kind of answer was that? Oh man, I can't win. Like, what?
Is it possible that somebody sent a link to something else that's currently private? Kelso is still up.
Do you think that I'm a rookie? You don't think I have this link already?
No.
You don't think I had this link already? You don't think all this stuff was sent to me prior to you privating and deleting? I'm telling you that people laid out a blueprint for me to make a video. This is what people do.
Yeah.
They send me a blueprint of everything so I don't have to go and search for it.
Yeah.
That video had already been downloaded and put into a Google Drive. The three which
Jordan 9/11? Yeah! The Pentagon!
It's downloaded and available, but you said that it was deleted.
Jesus Christ, Tickle.
Cleared, wiped from your hard drive, and I'm looking at a screen that says it's been privated.
How is that possible?
He's like crying.
I can send you a screenshot right now of all my content, the back end, everything. I want to do my absolute best to let you know that I'm sincere and that all your time that you've given me has not been a waste. Yes, of course I want to save my skin. I'm not going to lie, but you've been going above and beyond much more than I deserve.
Yeah, send me that screenshot, and then you might as well keep working on your script. I'm gonna look into some things on the back end here. I'm getting stuff coming in, so I'm gonna check this stuff out, and then let me know when you're done.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
God. He's so fucking bad. Here, hold on. I know it's not this call, but have one of these.
Sleep well.
It's like whispering it. Hold on. Let me pull up. Where is... Wait, hold on. Did I remember to add this? Oh, I didn't remember to add this to my soundboard, but I do have this that I'm going to add to my soundboard.
Oh no, he's hot!
Give me a second. Let's do the mini interview.
Hey everyone. This video is an interview I had with a YouTuber that was recently exposed engaging in predatory behavior towards women and children. It goes by the name of Jorrun.
Hold on. Just fucking, like, delete your channel. It's really not a big deal. Add the plankton correct to your soundboard. You're a genius. Shit. Hold on. My shit's being weird.
I'm going to give a very brief summary of the situation to the best of my understanding. Sometime just prior to the 4th of July weekend, comments from a user named Mac and Cheese began appearing on TCAP community members' videos and live streams. The comments appeared to be a warning that someone in the community was engaging in inappropriate and predatory behavior towards women. People in the community began talking. No one had been specifically named in these warning comments, but there seemed to be a general consensus among community members that the comments must have been referring to Jorrun. On July 4th, Mac and Cheese released a video that confirmed everyone's suspicions. The video contained screenshots from a conversation that took place between a catfish and Jorrun, along with various social media interactions of his. The video was reported and removed so quickly that many people didn't even have a chance to see it in its entirety. Jorrun adamantly denied any wrongdoing and claimed that this was all just the work of a troll that catfished him, who was now exposing private sexual conversations he had with another consenting adult. It wasn't long before a Google Drive link began circulating that contains all of the screenshots that were in the video, along with other evidence that contradicted Jorrun's claim of no wrongdoing. It turns out that Mac and Cheese wasn't a troll. They were a whistleblower. Several people came forward.
Oh yeah, since Quiet can't talk, she like hums when she's like ready to shoot somebody. It's kind of sad that Jorrun is the most talented among all his brothers. Shin, have you not seen the Tiny Brother skit? I think that is perfect. That is a work of art and genius.
And shared uncomfortable experiences and unwanted advances from Jorrun. There is also evidence that he has an extreme fetish for genies and harem girls. And while under normal circumstances, his personal fetishes would not be an issue or even anyone's business, this particular fetish revealed some glaring red flags.
How do I get in there?
Jorrun had previously enlisted a female community member to play a role as a genie in what he called a comedic sketch. As it turned out, the role was extremely sexual in nature, and he had conned her into unwittingly role-playing a sexual fantasy for him. This wasn't an isolated incident. Other women in the community were used and objectified in similar ways. Screenshots show several instances of
Ooh, time to steal things.
And sexually harassing various women online in genie-themed costumes. And to everyone's horror, he had also
This
liked
is mine.
of young children in revealing clothing and positions from genie-themed dancers.
You know you're a weirdo when someone says someone is acting up Guess Who, and everyone instantly knows way to fart in the elevator and blame the dog, Jorrun, right? Why won't it doesn't want to play when I hit the button.
And performances.
Like, it'll pause, but it's being a pain in the dick about playing again.
Since, when confronted with this evidence, Jorrun admitted that everything that was exposed is true. The community's reaction was understandably shock, anger, and disgust. This man had infiltrated a community that is predicated on exposing and criticizing sexual predators and people who victimize children.
That container is full of men!
And yet here he was engaging in that exact same behavior while exploiting its members.
You know, ironically, as much as I say that this game is very gay, I kind of ship this Snake and Quiet together because, like, it's really cute, so, and she's in love with him, so.
When I first started making content on my Malena YouTube channel, Jorrun was one of the very first people who came on and supported me. I noticed that a lot of his lawnisms were very, very over-sexualized, but I chose not to pay attention to any of that because that is how we joke in the community. However, the frequency of these comments made me feel very uncomfortable. But again, I chose not to call him out just in case I didn't want to ostracize my other supporters or their sense of humor. It wasn't until I found out that he was making content of his own on his own channel, and in his streams he was making a lot of comments about the women in the community. However, it seemed like a lot of the comments he had about the women was just for the fact that they were women, not as contributors. Just the way he spoke about himself, the way he talked about being alpha male and how he's so sexually successful. And I attributed a lot of that behavior very similar to Lorne. I didn't want to say anything because I was afraid of being a bully. I didn't want to be labeled as someone who was mean or a gatekeeper or anything of the sort. I didn't want to be that person who was better than. But the following comment was what made me feel very uncomfortable when he said openly in the stream, "Does this make your nipples hard?" I did not want to say anything negative about him because I was arguing with myself, thinking that maybe he was just a socially awkward person. He had something odd about him. Sure, we all do. I was afraid of being mean.
She knocked him the fuck out!
I hope he doesn't come back.
No! Bunny, don't kill Venom Snake. He's actually good. I love him. I mean, he's already dead in canon anyways. Like Solid Snake kills him. Like, my snake kills this snake, so.
Deserve this. community.
I feel my biggest problem
Hey, who's that?
with Jorrun is he came in
I don't
and
know who this
exploited
voice
this
is.
community without understanding this community.
I hope he was serious when he told me he was getting help. Because not only do the people around him deserve that out of him, but he deserves it too. But I need him to stop liking comments on his confession, and I need him to delete his channel because he's not welcome back in this community.
I don't know, if a predator was looking for
Gone!
I can see how
Deleted!
this community would attract them.
So Italian!
I met so many sexual abuse survivors in the community, and from the outside looking in, it may look
Oh
like
yeah, Eel, you didn't know
a
that?
pretty fertile hunting ground.
Eel, people were like commenting on his apology and like saying he was like a piece of shit and like you need to leave the community and this and that, and he was just hearting them. He was putting hearts on them. He was pinning them. He was hearting them. No, yeah, he was bizarre to say the least.
For a predator to infiltrate. He ingratiated himself with his grooming. What he didn't realize was that each one of these victims are getting stronger every day, and that his insignificant presence was just a blip on the radar. These victims know they have an army behind them. Jorrun clearly didn't.
Why am I not
It's
surprised
because of
Snake
people
can
like you,
lockpick?
Many of us are afraid to show their faces and their bodies on YouTube. Just because a woman is nice to you doesn't mean it's an open invitation to flirt with her. I hope you got the help that you needed years ago.
What really pisses me off.
So what you're saying, Bunny, is that you now imagine that Venom Snake is voiced by Shinsuala?
Jorrun situation is the pic of the little girl on Instagram. It's a mom or a dad is proud of their 8-year-old, 9-year-old daughter who did a gymnastics routine in a genie leotard. She's doing a split, and there's a genie lamp in front of her. And they upload that video to their Instagram. They tag it with Genie, and here comes Jorrun along looking for young genie girls to get off to. Sees this picture and then likes it. And it's the most innocent little picture of a cute little girl, and he's using it to get his jollies.
It's crazy to think that he has been acting this way for years and had no idea.
Bunny, this Snake is voiced by Kiefer Sutherland, the 24 dude. Weirdly enough. Ah, shit, hold on.
That what he was doing was predatory. He was so quick to pass off the catfish as a troll that I'm not sure he really realized.
They're babies!
I think his apology was just him trying to
actual babies
rug so he can continue to prey on women and children online.
I ain't killing these babies.
On July 6th, Jorrun released an apology video and agreed to do an interview with me to address some of the questions that the community had. Initially, he wanted to be able to review the questions ahead of time and do a dry run rehearsal. I didn't feel that this was appropriate, and in the interest of integrity and authenticity, we agreed to record the interview without any rehearsals or previews of the questions. The following interview is intended to give the community some answers and is in no way intended to defend or advocate for Jorrun or his behavior.
Gonna dive right in.
Kaz, I'm not about to murder a bunch of children!
Answer them as openly and honestly.
Why is Kaz sitting here wanting me to kill a bunch of children? Listen, Venom Snake is so good that he's not gonna kill a bunch of babies, okay?
As possible.
Okay.
All right. It's been exposed that you.
Oh no, did he actually kill a bunch of babies? I don't remember.
Dancing as genies, and it's also been exposed that you.
No,
have
he didn't.
a
Okay.
kink or fetish for genies. Do you think that
He didn't kill the
behavior is
babies.
acceptable?
Not at all. Indefensible.
Did you think it was acceptable when you were doing it?
The lie I told myself was, I'm putting a like on the picture of a little girl. I'm quote-unquote supporting her.
Venom Snake is like, these are my children now.
Did you like pictures of girls other than genies? Or was it usually just genie content that maybe you came across?
You're referring to children?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, there were none others.
Okay. Have you ever interacted with anyone underage online, whether they initiated contact or you felt it was innocent or not?
High school girls, yes.
Do you care to discuss any of that, or can you give some insight on that? Was it? Did you feel it was innocent? Was it a?
Oh God, this is gonna suck.
Were you being flirtatious?
All right,
or
kiddo.
How would you describe it?
Let me think. I've been doing this so long that I want to make sure that I can.
This is my child now.
I've definitely commented on videos. I've definitely commented on pictures.
Come on, kids.
In a flirtatious way. As far as going any farther than that, I have not. But to me, that's bad enough, and I very much don't want to, take the first step on a path that leads to something really bad. And
Sure.
I think
No,
that
y'all, stop running
my
out
foot is already
there!
on that path by me even doing that.
Stay here,
Of course,
kids.
of course.
Stop it.
So, are you saying
I gotta make
have
sure
there
y'all
ever
are
been
safe.
any
Stop it.
private conversations with these high school age girls, or has there ever been back and forth in those comments, or has it mostly been you making a singular comment and not getting a response?
It's mostly been singular comments.
Has there ever been
Oh,
any
fuck.
kind of, private conversation?
Come
with
on,
someone
get
who is
him!
underage?
Quiet, shoot him! Oh, thank God. Okay. That was close.
A frequent thing? Did you feel it was wrong at the time, or was it more so, I feel like we're close in age and maturity level, or
Come on,
do you
kids.
want to elaborate on that at all?
I definitely felt like we were close, maturity-wise.
Okay.
This just
are
turned-
you sexually attracted
Hold
to,
on.
or have you ever been
This just turned into Venom Snake becomes a dad.
sexually aroused by children?
No.
Not even when they're in, the genie costume. And I'm asking
Stay
that
here,
just
kiddos.
because, that is a very specific, a lot of times with kink
No!
fetishes,
No! Stop it!
It's more so
Stop
about the
it!
object than it is the person. And so if you were viewing
Y'all,
children
stop
who were
it.
dressed up in these genie outfits, it would be reasonable for someone to assume that you would be sexually aroused by that. So are you saying you were never sexually aroused
Kids,
by any
come
of the
on.
pictures of the children?
Correct.
Why did you like those pictures? I know you said it was the lie you told yourself was
Stop.
supporting them.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Do you think that it was anything beyond that? Do you think that it is your genie fetish
Please
so
go check quiet.
overwhelming that you're drawn to that, even whether it's a child or not?
Gotcha. I would be scrolling through Instagram, searching specifically for that. And when it was women, I would absolutely say something inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And never with children.
Did you ever feel anything inappropriate with the children, whether you acted on it or said anything or not?
No.
Have you ever fantasized about anything involving children or viewed any
Shit.
type of child pornography?
Shit,
even if
shit,
it's not
shit,
young
shit.
children, even if it's, older teenagers?
Please no. Please no. Please
If you had
no.
to guess, how many photos of underage girls do you think that you've liked or commented on, inappropriately or otherwise?
Oh, God.
As far as liking, that was actually pretty rare.
Okay. Have you ever saved photos of underage girls
Y'all!
at all? And even not just underage girls, have you ever saved photos of people who didn't know that you were saving their photos?
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go.
Have you deleted all of those at this point?
Everything is gone.
Oh, no.
Completely from your hard drive? No, there's no record of it whatsoever. You can't access it anymore.
Nothing whatsoever.
I might have to take
on
down
my
this
hard drive.
helicopter.
When you saved those pictures of people without their knowledge, did you feel like you were violating them in any way?
I didn't. At the time, I absolutely did not.
Do you feel now that you were?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you believe that you respect women?
Not enough. Not enough. I've had this dichotomy in my head where
Dichotomy!
I'm a good person because
Shit.
I have female friends, because I'm good to them, but it's been a very split in my mentality where I'd be like, it's okay for me to quote unquote flirt, which wasn't flirting at all.
Oh, no.
It was sexual
Oh,
harassment.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
But would you say, do you feel respect for women I understand that your actions certainly contradict that, but do you feel
Fuck!
that you respect women in general? Like, do you feel that you have feelings of respect towards women?
Yes.
Because,
absolutely.
and I'll just point this out because I'm sure someone else may hear this. When I asked you about if you respect women, you said, well, you know, I feel like I kind of lied to myself and said I did because of, and you're talking about you. You're not talking about how you feel about women.
Gotcha.
So do you feel that you respect women in general?
I definitely believe that they're equal. I've expressed in the past admiration from certain
That's not
people,
what you're being
towards
asked,
certain people in the
Jorrun.
community, and quite a bit in my real life. Genuine admiration.
Sure. Do you think that all women, do you view them solely as sex objects?
No.
Okay.
Then why do you only talk to women like they're sex objects, Jorrun? Oh, there's a guy right here. Fuck. My suppressor's out. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to take this guy out. Snake, you son of a bitch. Okay. I'm sorry, this is very stressful.
Have you ever had conversations with women that weren't sexually charged, or is there always some level of flirtation there?
I have definitely had conversations with women that were not sexually charged.
Would you say those are frequent or few and far between?
In general, and again, this is me explaining and not excusing my mentality. But in my mind, oh, she's married, I don't do that. Oh, she's in a serious relationship, oh, I don't do that.
But you still did that, even with people in relationships, dude. Like, what? Why aren't they kids? Come on! Your dad says to come over this way. Come on, kids. Hello? Come on. Come on, kiddos. Dude, shit my ass. Oh, fuck.
Have you ever been called out or
that
confronted
why y'all
for
aren't
inappropriate behavior with women before?
In person, no.
Come on, kiddos.
Online, I've definitely had
There we
women
go.
call me out for comments I've made about them.
Sure. Do you want to elaborate on any of that?
I've
Do you want to
definitely
give an example? Or?
I've had times on Instagram where I've said something sexually suggestive, and a woman is just like, "Don't treat me like a piece of meat," or called me a name that I deserved, and in general, express repulsion by my words and actions.
Sure. Has it ever gone beyond that, or mostly just direct responses to something you've said and it doesn't go any further than that?
Correct, yeah, just direct responses.
Okay. Have you
Yeah,
had
exactly.
successful-
If he's been called out for this before, why didn't he do anything? Like, what? Also, the juxtaposition of seeing the words orders to children is very funny to me.
relationships and friendships with women in the past?
Yes, many times.
Do you find that communication is sometimes an issue with you and women?
No.
Have you ever had the police involved because of your behavior with women or any issues at work?
No.
Okay. How did you find out about the TCAP community?
I was, do you want a long answer or a short answer on that one?
Whatever is the truth.
Okay. I originally found the channel called Down the Rabbit Hole, which
Don't talk about Fred Knudsen.
And from there I started researching Chris Chan.
Quiet, please help me.
Shaman. I had never watched the original To Catch a Predator. I didn't have a TV at the time.
Get him, get him, get him,
I
get
had
him.
heard about the show. I saw
Thank you.
Base Shaman's videos about him, parody videos, The Mask, what have you. And I was curious. I listened to a little bit of the holy pornography, lost interest, and then many months later I found a channel called Danknet that did a great comprehensive history of the Church of God. And then after that I resubscribed to Base Shaman. And through Danknet and other things he discussed, the TCAPocalypse, I became very interested, listened to the entire holy pornography, and from then I was hooked.
Do you think that some of the sexual
Oh, that ain't
content
his
in the
helmet.
community, even though a lot of it's repulsive, do you think that attracted you to it at all?
I say again, please.
Do you think that some of the sexual content, the nature of the community, a lot of the content...
Oh,
making fun of
God
porn,
damn
and
it!
otherwise, there's a lot of...
This game is infuriating.
Sexual content. Did that appeal to you at all?
No.
Why did you join the TCAP community? What appealed to you about it then?
I really like the idea that I could express myself comedically. Lorne...
I will not use the chicken hat!
Doesn't sound insensitive, but Lorne is the gift that keeps on giving for a con...
I cannot believe the game insinuated that I need the chicken hat. For those who don't know, the chicken hat is basically for if you suck. The game's like, you suck, you need the chicken hat. Oh, I gotta go all the way back here.
Content creator, because one of my first thoughts with Lorne is, what is wrong with this guy? And the fact that it was just infinite material comedically, because there's so many things to make fun of him about.
This is Metal Gear Solid 5.
And obviously him being so quotable. So for me,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
on
very
PC.
much the feelings I had with Christian,
Chicken?
which is it's a quote-unquote lolcow.
Okay.
And TCAP has always fascinated me because I would just look at these guys and go, what's wrong with them? Why do they not have some sort of interior regulatory thing where they go, what I'm doing is disgusting. I'm going after 12, 13, 14, whatever age girls. And it's always been the psychological part that's fascinated me with is like and yes, some of them are obviously hilarious in their ineptitude, the way they dress, whatever. There's absolutely that. But there's been a lot of what's wrong with these guys, and that's just drawn me.
Sure. Do you recognize that a lot of your behavior has been extremely similar to Lorne and these people?
Yes. I have... Pardon me.
No, go ahead, please.
I love how he's
In the
like,
past
shut
couple
up.
Days, when I really looked at the
Okay,
goals,
kids, we gotta wait
and
for
the
me to get
content,
ammo
and
drop.
I saw everything I had done over the years in such a wide variety. My first thought is, oh my God, this is way too Lorne-like. And what's helped me in general as a person, as I think it helps everyone, is being able to look at someone who is the best example of what not to be in a human being. And I don't want to even be slightly like him. And I was a lot more like him than I ever wanted to be.
Sure. There were a lot of parallels there. And do you think that maybe your hatred of Lorne might actually be because there are things that
Exactly. He realizes he's Lorne-like, but he's still here.
he reminds you of yourself, things that you don't like about yourself?
I would say no. As I said before, and I'll say again, I was very much excusing my behavior, thinking it wasn't a problem.
Hold on, kids. I gotta get a new
making
suppressor.
bullshit excuses for my behavior.
Sure.
Complete bullshit.
Did you view the TCAP community as an appropriate
Hey,
place
Lawrence
to target
Burnphone.
women for your own sexual gratification or flirtation?
Yo, Snake Buddy, you
I've always
alright?
been a
What's that
flirtatious
face?
Person, and I absolutely started right away flirting with members of the community.
Sure. Did you feel that was appropriate?
Again, going back to my mentality,
Nobody cares
is,
about your mentality.
If they flirt back, it's okay. Now I say, wait a minute, if someone's not flirting back,
Lawrence Birdphone, you know what's up.
they could be anything from angry, humiliated, worst of all, expecting some sort of retaliation from me. And I'm like, oh shit, this is not right at all. My thinking is fucked.
So would you say then, when you did it at the time, you felt that you didn't think it was inappropriate, but now you do?
Yes.
Okay. Can you describe your thought process when you took advantage of Tiffany Lockhart by having her unwittingly fulfill a kink fantasy roleplay for you?
Okay. So, I had written a sketch that she enjoyed, and she said, all right, I'll do that. I very much made the character
Why
sexy.
won't this man pass out? God damn it.
And I said, well, you know, it's going to go good comedically because...
Oh, thank God. All right, kids,
if
let's
I
go.
can just, is it okay
Welcome
if I
back,
bring up
Honest.
some of the thought process about writing.
What is with this man and thought processes?
You bring up whatever you. I mean, it's important that you're honest here. So if that's part of your truth, then
Bunny, I love McFlurries.
tell it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
when
very
I was
much.
writing, I'm like, okay, I had seen, obviously I've watched so much genie media my entire life. I'm like, okay, if she's one of these more modern ones where she acts like, what do you want, blah, 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 blah.
What is this?
It's
What
not
does
gonna
this have
an
to
effect
do?
on the-
What does this have to do with anything? What does this have to do with anything? What does this have to do with anything? She's one of those modern genies. Like, okay. Pussy Destroyer. You know what that reminds me of? Since Solid Snake and Grimace have the same birthday, I should draw a picture of Snake drinking a Grimace milkshake.
Audience, but I wrote her that way to make people watching it have a twinge of jealousy. Because if people are emotionally involved in anything, especially comedy, they get more involved. So I'm like, she has...
If people are emotionally involved... What? That Jorrun made... Jorrun made that video specifically for other... Sorry, I'm chilling. Jorrun made that video specifically for other genie fetishists. It was to make them jealous, and it makes me think he shared it with other freaks like him. I never considered that. That is true. People who have, like, that are in the same kind of, like, kink and fetish communities, they tend to stick together. And we for fucking sure saw on DeviantArt he was talking to a bunch of genie freaks, so...
be written too good to be true. And so I wrote her as too good to be true.
Say involved one more time, Jorrun.
Did I make her sound ideal and ideal to me? Yes. Absolutely. Did I make her say things that were very sexy to me? Absolutely, yes. And she had no idea that what she was recording was
Genie
stuff
clout.
that I found arousing. She had no idea at any time.
Right. Are you saying that it wasn't your intention for her to...
You little bastards!
That it just sort of happened, that when you gave her these roles to choose from, we spoke previously, and I believe you said you gave her 3 potential
Correct.
roles to choose from.
Yes.
Yeah, like, you gotta think, he probably didn't just pull the whole modern genies thing out of his ass. Like, when I get really passionate about stuff I like when I get really passionate about Metal Gear, like, I'll say, like, I won't say, like, modern metal, like, I'll say, like, similar kind of things that, like, specific terms, because you've talked to other people about this shit. He sounds proud and turned on by the fact that he took advantage of Tiffany. Yeah! He probably got off to the fact that he took advantage of her.
And so are you saying that it was not your intention at the time to have her do something that would give you some sexual gratification?
I'm a little confused. Are you saying that I didn't write the role specifically for her?
No.
No. What I'm asking is, when I asked that question, you explained that, it was really more so about, the community would find it funny and you were trying to appeal to an audience. So it sort of sounded like you were saying that it was just coincidence that you had her fulfill this genie role. So when you asked her to do this, did you intend to get sexual gratification from it?
I knew that certain things that were going to be said by a woman was going to be a turn on for me.
Sure. And had you, prior to asking her to do this, had you expressed to anyone, that you found her voice very sexy?
No.
You had not expressed that to anyone?
Correct.
Have you expressed that since she did the genie role?
Well, this is the first real uncomfortable question.
Sir, you were asked if you're attracted to children. And now you're uncomfortable? You were asked if you were attracted to children, and now you're uncomfortable. Don't genies just look like belly dancers? Why specifically genies? He's attracted to the power dynamic of, like, capturing a genie. And his, like, specific kink is that he wants to be able to capture, like, an unwilling genie. Like, he wants to get, like, a sassy genie that he can charm and, like, convince her to, like, be with him.
I've never found Tiffany's voice as attractive as
Fuck.
other members of the community have.
Fuck.
So if there was a screenshot of you telling someone that you found
All right, kid.
her voice extremely sexy, would you be surprised by that?
Yes.
Because I'll be honest with you, I've seen it.
Fuck, I don't have my,
I'm not trying to blindside you with anything, but I've
Shit.
seen you telling someone that you find her voice very sexy.
Thank you. I definitely
I think I'm gonna stop this mission. I'm getting stressed out.
find what she said to be very sexy.
Sure. I believe that this screenshot actually took place prior to her fulfilling the genie role. And again, I'm not trying to pin you in a corner here, but
No,
I want us
that's
to maintain honesty and integrity
Thank you.
here.
I appreciate that.
And I don't want the chicken hat, so.
Prior to you asking her to fulfill this genie role, you had expressed to someone that you found her voice very sexy. So that being said, do you think that it may have been more targeted for your sexual gratification than even you're willing to realize yourself at this point?
Yes.
Do you?
Bunny, what'd I tell you? Venom Snake is... Mwah. He's beautiful. I love him. Like I said, he's my second favorite snake in the series.
Understand and accept that when you did that to her, you denied her the ability to consent to what it essentially amounted to a sexual act for you.
Absolutely.
Did you realize that at the time?
No. Telling myself lies again.
Sure. When she did this for you and it clearly provided you with some sexual gratification, did you feel it was wrong at all at the time, or did you just feel like, oh, this is no big deal?
Minnie, I caught you in a lie. Jorrun, thank you. Thank you very much.
She doesn't know, no one's going to get hurt.
I was just thinking of the reception of the video, people enjoying it, me getting more likes, comments, what have you.
Sure. But the sexual part, because, I mean, I think we've pretty much established that you did get sexual gratification from the sex that Tiffany did, right?
Yes.
So as you got that sexual gratification, was there ever a point where you felt, hey, I'm wrong for doing this, or this is kind of skeevy of me, or were you just like, what people don't know doesn't hurt them?
At some point after I did it and it was uploaded, I absolutely did feel that what I did was wrong.
Sure.
Lawrence Burnphone, I consider Venom Snake like the wacky like uncle almost, because like weirdly enough, as much as I fucking hate Big Boss, I love Venom Snake. I don't know why. So like I imagine he's just like, hey yo, it's me, Uncle Venom Snake.
To me, and I was using her.
Shit.
Absolutely. Moving on from Tiffany, there's a video that Molly had put out, and it was a non-sexual video, and in that video you...
For context, the snake that I'm playing as is the body double of Big Boss, who is Solid Snake's dad. So, I'm basically a fake Big Boss. But, like, the theme of this game is, like, at this point, Big Boss is so much of, like, just a legend that, like, anybody can kind of take the mantle. So, Venom Snake just kind of rolls with it.
You made a comment where you timestamp a point.
He's like, I guess I'm Big Boss now.
What was the purpose of objectifying her body on that video? Like, what did you hope to achieve by that comment?
Nothing positive at all. Nothing positive. It was extremely creepy. Extremely objectifying. And
yes, I think they would be buddies.
Absolutely no... excuse me.
Buddy, they're going to be besties.
Absolutely no way to treat anyone, especially someone who I've considered a friend.
Sure, absolutely. But what was your intention when you typed that out? What was the purpose? What did you think would come of it? Why?
It was a quote-unquote joke.
Watch her run by me.
Meaning I'm not going to defend it in any way. It was wrong.
Bye, sure, Quiet. I love you.
It's completely established that's wrong. I don't think anyone could deny that. But I think what I'm trying to get at more is what was your thought? Like, why? What did you get out of saying that? Because it's one thing.
Yes.
To watch it and feel that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What compelled you to A, tell people you were thinking that, and B, draw other people's attention to that specific moment of the video? What do you think? Did you feel that maybe if other people joined in, you would feel a little bit less creepy? Or, and I don't know if that's a thought process at all. I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
Wes,
what do you
I'm mad he
think
didn't
the
open with a
purpose
joke.
of drawing other people's attention to it and drawing attention to it at all was? Are you excited by, telling someone that you're checking them out? Or again, are you trying to bring other people in?
Boy, that's a lot of dudes.
So you don't feel like you're,
that
the
is
lone
not a
creeper?
big
Or
guy.
What do you think your thought process there was?
That's an excellent question that I haven't thought about at all. It wasn't to get
Oh,
other
shit, is that
people's
him?
attention.
Oh, there he is.
I
have to follow him, I think.
Wow. Okay, I'm starting to actually shiver at this point in the
I gotta
interview.
follow him.
That's a good thing. That's my conscience. I think I was quote unquote being flirty, which makes me shudder at the very thought that I thought that was flirty. Oh, she probably likes the attention.
Okay.
Ugh.
Were you kind of hoping that maybe that would...
She likes the attention. Shut the fuck up, Jorrun. Jorrun. I feel like Jorrun has never talked to a woman in his entire life. Like, I feel like him talking to many syllables is the first time he's ever talked to a woman. In his entire fucking life. Didn't he commission people to draw him as a warrior? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me pull up Jorrun the Barbarian, because it's really funny. Let me just, oh, that's Google Docs. Y'all don't need to see that. Alright. Well, first off, we have, Jorrun's Angel Fire page. Hold on. Where is... Why is it not registering that one? It's like, ayo, Jorrun's Angel Fire page isn't a capturable window. I'm like, why? Why can't I capture that? Hold on. I really can't capture this? Hold on. It's so cursed, it's not letting me do it. Let me do this one. It'll let me do it on there. What about this one? Sorry, I have so many fucking window captures open. It's just not... There it is. Okay. Tickle, shut the fuck up. I had a Gaia online account. So you got Jorrun the Barbarian was born 25 years ago in the barbarian village of Frome, Lusitiana. He's the grandson of Jorrun the Barbarian and Threnody. His uncle is named Conan. His parents are Sundar and Sheena. When Jorrun was born, an evil wizard, the most powerful in the world at the time, decided to get revenge on Jorrun and Conan for their... You know what I just realized? Bunny, this is a fanfic reading stream. Let's fucking go. Decided to get revenge on Jorrun and Conan for their destruction of his empire. He waited until Jorrun's parents took him to the village oracle to see what his future would be. At that time, the wizard, watching from afar, put a powerful curse on Jorrun. The oracle told Jorrun's parents that fate had decided he would be terminally unlucky, a failure at everything he would do. He would never be a great hero. He would always hurt those closest to him and let others down. He would never find true love. Jorrun's uncle Conan, however, couldn't be put off quite so easily. He decided he would turn the boy into something greater than what fate had decreed for him. Though the curse at times made his life unbearable, he trained in the ways of the barbarians until he became a true warrior. So we got a man who is fighting against his fate, I guess. All right. When Jorrun turned 25, he left the village on a routine hunting trip. Why did they send... So they know that Jorrun sucks at hunting, and yet, he sucks at everything he does, and they send him to go hunting? While he was gone, an evil wizard happened by, angered by the village's policy of no magic users allowed. He turned all the villagers into trees. Jorrun returned in time to see the head of the village council before his transformation was complete. He was instructed to search for a genie. Hold on, I need some music in the background of this. He was instructed to search for a genie, the easiest magical being to control, so as to turn the villagers back to human. Jorrun was devastated, but nerved himself up for the challenge. He wandered for days and then months. Also, like, Jorrun couldn't just ask a genie. Be like, hey, can you help? He searched through the plains, forests, coasts, and deserts. No one would help him, and many challenged him because of his lack of magical ability. Yeah, Bunny, he wrote this. This is Jorrun's own fanfiction of himself. Eventually he discovered an enchanted woodland and met a pixie. She agreed. Okay, so this is the part that I hate about this story. Eventually he discovered an enchanted woodland and met a pixie. She agreed to transform into a genie and became his. Bitch, if she has transformation magic, why didn't she just stay a pixie and, like, help him and transform them back into people? Why'd she have to turn into a genie? What was the point of that? She already has transformation magic. She doesn't need to become a genie. And becoming, turning yourself into a genie doesn't, like, you can look like a genie. It doesn't mean you have genie magic. What is this? I just, what? She agreed to transform into a genie, and she became his, went to Frome, and changed the villagers back. Jorrun was praised publicly and proclaimed what the curse said he would never be, a hero. Later, Jorrun decided to return to one of the forests, where he made some friends, both human and magical, and now spends time learning how to deal with immortals. Jorrun has a lust for life. He loves to fight evil, thinking it is his purpose in life to make the world a safe place. He also loves to charm the ladies, and has trouble keeping his mind off of sex. Barbarian hormones.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
He was born really stupid. Mother dropped him on his head when he was a tot. What I see on my Google Doc when I wake up and actually read it? No. Bunny, your stuff is like 1,000,000 times better than this. But an accidental wish gave him higher than normal intelligence. So is he stupid or not? Like, that whole thing was just cluttered and redundant. Like, was he dumb or not? Though he still gets really confused sometimes and has trouble paying attention. The curse can make his life hell at times, making him say and do things that hurt others and let them down. It has also stopped him from ever having a steady girlfriend, even though many girls will do all else with him. Jorrun also has a dark side. He has twice tried to set fire to the forest. This right here is why I think Jorrun, like, is a firebug. Because one, he writes this in it, and then there's another one of his streams. He was like, I'm not gonna go to Maine and set Lawrence trailer on fire. He tried to set fire twice to the forest when he was at his lowest point emotionally. He's gotten in trouble at times for killing evil rather than just capturing it. He at times sings songs with very dark lyrics! Hold on. No, Tickle, your fanfic is nothing like this. Hold on, I need to find something to play for Jorrun's edgy music. Here we go. Hold on, let me pause this. This is Jorrun the Barbarian's, like, edgy music.
Something's in my ass.
That's Jorrun right there. That's Jorrun music. He once attempted suicide, which, if this is true, that's fucking sad. Like, if that's like an autobiographical part, like, that's fucking sad. Another time, he became enraged and began knocking down trees. He has also sworn to kill the wizards who put the curse on him and changed his people into trees. This is not Jorrun most of the time, however. He tries his best to help others and keep them safe. He's only feared by the forces of evil. He tries his best to be friends with all and loves to make people laugh. Jorrun also plays the guitar and sings! A granted wish has also given him the ability to fly! I forgot about that! I forgot he can fly! I forgot he can fly! It's like a fucking... It's like on The Office when Dwight was playing Second Life, and he made himself exactly the same, and he was like, I'm Dwight, but I can fly. Like... Fucking stupid. Oh my god. Which he loves to do. He remembers what it was like to live in a village with no magic and prefers to do things for himself rather than have it handed it to him. This is the barbarian way and has made him stronger and more powerful mentally than many of the magic users he meets. Jorrun was raised in the small barbarian village of Frome in the mountains of Lithuania. The villagers have no magic, as barbarians possess very little talent for it. I'm still laughing at the fucking flying thing. They have defended it from various magical beings for 500 years. So, like, why? You know what I see this as? The whole, like, I'm a barbarian and magic users suck. It's very similar to when Jorrun was like, oh yeah, well oh, I need a second. It's like, oh, I do Lord streams without listening to the Lorne calls. Like, it's like very that. It'd be an interesting character beat to have the dark tortured character learn how to fly and become free, but it's just a throwaway attributes. Honestly, I mean, listen, I think a lot of times, like, characters that can fly are kind of silly, but this had made them very powerful warriors, and the weaknesses of all magical beings is taught as standard schooling. Over the centuries, many have tried to enslave the occupants of Frome, but have always been unsuccessful. The residents are extremely suspicious of magicians for this reason, and magic is banned. Jorrun went on his quest at the age of 25, and now spent most of his time in the Enchanted Forest, trying to learn all he can about the magical creatures there without getting himself turned into something else. Happens a lot. So let me see if I can find a picture of Jorrun the Barbarian. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's a back picture. I need, like, a front picture of him. There it is! There's Jorrun the Genie Master. Look at him. I love that he got so mad that this person gave him hair in the other picture. Like, hold on. I think it was in the comments of the other one. Let me pull it up. Freaking awesome. Just a reminder, I prefer my genies to have very long, thick ponytails and my barbarians to be bald. God. Is this person still active? The person who drew this? I'm wondering. Yeah, the person who drew that's still pretty active, so. Where a spell made his hair fall out! You know, here's the one where Jorrun was like, I don't like having hair on my genie. Or my, my barbarian. I love how pissed he got about it having hair. That was a nice little sidetrack, though.
Start up a little bit of a flirtatious rapport between the two of you, do you
My
think?
stomach hurts from laughing so
Okay.
hard.
So that was almost sort of like a testing the waters pickup line.
Yes,
then,
absolutely.
In a way. Okay. Have you ever shared pictures of community members that were sent to you with anyone?
No. That yeah, definitely, because anonymity has been so important to me.
Sure. Did you share pictures of the catfish with other people before you found out she was a catfish?
Yes.
Are y'all gonna leave,
So
or
at that time you thought that you were sharing private pictures of a community member because you didn't realize she was a catfish at that point, right?
Correct.
So, not to call you out here, but so when you say you'd never shared photos of community members, sure, you can play a semantics game and say, well, she turned out to be a catfish. But when you were under the impression that she was just a community member who had shared private photos of herself with you, you had shared those private photos, correct?
I had shared them. I think the reason why I just answered is because in my mind, I'm not thinking of her as a community member.
Hey, Gar Weathering.
Because she was so new or something, which is not really a good excuse, but I thought of her as just the catfish.
Are y'all gonna go? I gotta follow y'all.
Think that women in the community are somehow entitled to more respect than women who are new to the community?
No.
So, why? Why did you share those photos of her?
Bragging.
Just trying to beef up your bravado and look cool?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason I sort of asked that is because, it's not quiet that this community is supposed to kind of be a safe place. There's a lot of people who come to our community who have been victims of sexual trauma, or just in general. A lot of women feel comfortable talking openly here. That's kind of the nature of the community, and the safe space is created, not just for women, for men too, for everyone. Do you realize that you've ruined that for some people, and all just because you wanted some sexual gratification?
Yes.
What do you feel about that?
My mentality, why it was okay, which it absolutely is not. My mentality is she started the conversation by immediately sending me a nude. No, that's not correct. That's not correct. The nudes came later. She sent me a picture. I'll share it with someone else, bragging, saying, hey, look, so-and-so, I have a groupie now, blah, blah, blah.
I see.
I love how he just brings up Wes here, be like so-and-so, like...
But in general, not just with the catfish, do you realize that a lot of your behavior has stripped away some of the security of the safe place for a lot of people?
Yes.
How does that make you feel now?
Terrible. I was going to say let them down, but actually betrayal is a better word.
Sure.
Betrayed their trust.
Yeah, definitely. You feel terrible now. When did you shift from feeling like this is fine and to
oh,
feeling
come
terrible?
on.
I would say the most accurate moment to pinpoint was
See, Eel, there's not going to be any trolls in there, but there are going to be ogres.
Just as a little background. So I originally thought this was just the troll. Oh, it's the troll is now gone from being in my live stream to this, which was absolutely wrong. That's at least two different people. Okay.
Because I say that because, this has been probably your whole life of you acting this way, right? And even after you were kind of confronted, you still sort of stuck to this. And you even, had people help defend you. So that I'm sort of leading into that and asking, when the shift, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who are going to say, well, yeah, it's real easy after you're confronted and caught to say that you feel terrible about it. Why did it
the best thing I can tell you, my aha moment was when the contents of the drive was shared with me, and I got to see everything and how many things there were over a number of years. It was just kind of like, as I said in the apology, all the walls I put in my head came down. I saw all my excuses and what I was doing to people, how I was treating them, and the enormity of it all hit me like a tidal wave. I'm like,
Eel, why do I feel like he just tries to forget about Jorrun the Barbarian now?
oh shit, I'm bad.
Yeah.
I've been a complete asshole.
Yeah.
There was no running from that.
No, there definitely wasn't. But when this
No!
first came out, I
God
hope
damn
you're
it!
referencing our conversation, just again for the sake of integrity. When this first came out, I had initially asked you about it, and you claimed that like it was nothing. You had done absolutely nothing wrong. You're laughing at it because it's just a troll that was jealous of your popularity and how women flirt with you.
Yes.
I understand that you say that's what you sort of believed at the time. However, when I was speaking to you, I was doing so from a very non-judgmental standpoint, and I was very politely saying, but do you think there's any validity to what they're saying about your behavior at all? And you were like, absolutely not, and you were completely trying to discredit them.
Party.
Why is that?
In my mind, I absolutely thought that this was the same person who had been in my live streams and other people's live streams impersonating me for over a month. And I said, they're just trying a different tactic now. So I firmly believed that it was the same person trying a different tactic.
Sure, that's understandable. But, if Charlie Manson says that I kick puppies, and that's still a true statement, it doesn't change the fact that I kick puppies, right? So I understand that you believed it was someone that was just trolling you and jealous of you, but what I'm asking is if you knew that some of what they were saying about your behavior was true, and there were people asking you, hey, is any of this true? Why were you so adamant about continuing to say, no, it's not true? And not only that, but go as far as to try to completely discredit them.
I was so much more worried about my reputation and avoiding humiliation.
Oh, here's Huey. Look at Otacon's dad. He's such a piece of shit. I hate him. This is Otacon's dad, and he's like the biggest piece of shit. Fuck this guy.
Then I was pursuing truth or trying to do the right thing. I was much more interested in damage control, getting rid of the video, flagging and reporting it.
Kaz.
In the beginning stages, that's
I love
all
him.
I was really concerned with.
Where's Ocelot? There he is.
That was my motivation.
There's that little homo.
I'm sure there's some very humiliating stuff there. I can understand wanting to get rid of that. But what about even privately with some of the people who, they were advocating for you even?
I see you, J-Dub.
Or even myself. I definitely was never advocating for you at any point, but I feel that I was very fair with you.
Yes.
I was not judgmental, and I don't intend to just keep speaking about me. I'm only speaking about this because it's the only, contact that I have direct experience with. With you, I'll be honest with you. I've noticed some problematic behavior with you before this even happened. You've noticed I'm often very...
He's just sitting here blowing his fucking nose!
Very, playful and talkative with a lot of people, but I had already, prior to this, kind of shied away from you because I got a little bit of a bad vibe. I hope that doesn't offend you.
You're not the first person to have told me that in the past weekend.
And you don't think that's weird?
So when I came to you, I'll just be honest with you. My intention was, I had good intentions. I wanted to help you realize that, even if at that time I thought it was possibly a troll too, I didn't read all the content. But I was trying to see if maybe I could use the situation to help you understand that you make people uncomfortable. So I brought that up to you, and I'm like, well, do you think maybe you have some repetitive behavior that makes people uncomfortable? Do you think it's an odd coincidence that even before this troll said your name, everyone said, oh, you must be talking about Jorrun? And again, you very much so just shut that down. It's like, no, it's just got to be someone who's jealous. There's absolutely no truth to it. I mean, you clearly knew at the time, even if you didn't realize how bad your behavior was, you knew that there was some validity to what they were saying. Why not, at least privately, to maybe not me, but other people who you're closer to when they're asking you about this, why deny it so adamantly?
I think I was doing the equivalent of...
Why is he so close to the goddamn microphone now?
Sure.
Very much in denial, not wanting to experience humiliation, loss of respect. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can understand that, and I'm sure other people can too, but why would you allow other people to come to your defense then? Why wouldn't you say, even if you didn't want to fully admit it, why wouldn't you just say, hey, I've got this, let me handle this, don't bring yourself into this? Because I remember even you telling me something along the lines of, I'm not going to let this troll win because too many people have reached out and they have my back, and I'm not going to let them down. You acted like you had some kind of obligation to them as your fans, is I believe what you said. So why on earth would you allow innocent people to come to your defense, knowing that at least some, even if you were not fully accepting at the time that your behavior was terrible, you knew some of it was true at the very least. Why would you allow innocent people to jump in and run to your defense and even help get the videos taken down?
The first day after the whistleblower revealed him or herself, I knew there was a video. I did not watch it. I got 10 seconds. I think on a subconscious level, I'm like this. I was just running and hiding from it. So I was talking to my friends. I'm like, okay, it's the troll. I'm sure it's the same troll. Cranking up to the next level. Please report. And that was my only thought process. Later on, when I actually started thinking, I was just like, wait a minute, there's things that absolutely don't add up. That means this is a different person.
Sure. I guess where I get a little confused, and I'm sure other people would have that same question too, is again, even if you're in unless you were just in complete denial and you really thought you never had done anything wrong ever, it doesn't. I'm asking, why would you allow people to rush to your defense, knowing that there was at least a shred of validity to what was being said?
I would say it was complete denial.
Complete denial.
And
quiet, I love you.
It really was like a switch was flipped when I saw
as he disappears in a puff of smoke. Yeah.
That drive, and I'm like, oh, this is real. What I've done is real, and the excuses I've used are bullshit. And that's when I'm like, oh.
In that, when you were allowing people to come to your defense, I'm gonna talk about Danny here, because she had your back.
Very
manipulated her and others who considered you a friend into trying to cover this up. Get the video removed. Through no fault of their own. Now, some people may view
is there a button where I can hug quiet?
Can
I hug you?
Assisting a predator in covering up his
can
behavior.
I just hug you?
Do you want to clear some of that up and explain that they were in no way involved and that you completely misled them and that they absolutely would not have supported your behavior had they known the truth?
Absolutely. Anyone who may have done that, I'm not sure I can remember specifically, but I believe Danny G, TCAP Recipes, probably wrote his Chew Tootsie, possibly, again, my memory, possibly Roy Me. Anyone who did that, none of them approved of the stuff I was doing. They all thought they were helping, or even knew about it.
The Divine Genie comedy!
Not of one. There was no, I have this confidant and they know secretly what I'm, no. All of them acted out of complete
these guys have skills
of my behavior. And they all thought they were helping a friend.
Quiet, my wife, I need your help.
That's also because you manipulated
generic Puerto
them
Rican
into
male.
that too, by speaking to them and saying, yeah, this is all fake and they're, this person's a troll and help, right?
Yeah.
There was, not only did they not know, but they were also very specifically manipulated by you. Is that correct? Would that be a fair statement?
I didn't even see that guy over there.
Yes. I have trouble saying just a blanket yes to that, because I did really think that this was the same troll part 2. But at the same time, I want to clear them of all association with what I've done. Because they absolutely...
Sure. So when I say manipulation, even if you didn't really fully understand the extent of what you had done, I mean, intent, it doesn't.
I'm not sure how I'm going to take out the
There was
helicopter.
very clear manipulation on your part, is all I'm saying. This is more so about, I think it's very important to exonerate these people. I think that most people understand what's going on now, but in case if there's one person out there who thinks Danny G or any of these people who were supporting you, were complacent in this and complicit.
Emphatically, they were not.
Okay.
Oh Lord,
okay.
Lord.
I want to make sure that that's very clear.
Don't drive over me!
Why did you ask the catfish if they were sexually aroused or
Yoink.
attracted to predators, or about roleplay?
Bye, bitch. Whee!
I believe the catfish mentioned it first about we started discussing To Catch a Predator, and I was curious if she found any of them handsome.
Yeah, but why?
Sure,
Why
I believe
did
it was
you?
something. I think you brought that up and asked if they were aroused by any of them, and then I think you went into some role play saying it was like a humiliation thing. Is
Hey,
what
bitch.
I read. But why do you think that? Because from what I understood, I didn't see her initiate that, and I can go back and read. And
Oh, what?
Pause,
What?
But it looked to be initiated by you.
Oh,
I
Snake,
think
I love
do,
you. You're gonna die
because
though.
She was telling me that she was attracted to Lauren Armstrong, and she wanted me to roleplay him in a sexual way.
Mhm.
Oh shit! Did Quiet? No, Quiet didn't
I
take him
could be
out.
wrong,
Okay.
but I think that was after you asked her.
I need
something
you.
like I'm going to ask you an uncomfortable question or something. And
Right.
Oh shit!
Just that very first initial question.
These guys
I believe, was you.
died.
And
I
again,
didn't
we
want to
can
kill
pause,
them. I wanted to get
and I can
them.
go check. But it doesn't really matter. The fact is, you did engage in the conversation too. So
Fuck.
That seems like a very odd thing to ask someone.
Oh,
know
Snake,
someone
I'm
is
sorry.
Attracted to or aroused by sexual predators.
I was curious if she found any of them handsome.
But why did you find them? Why did you want to know if they found them handsome, Jorrun? That's the big thing. Why? You don't have a reason. You keep saying, "Well, I just wanted to know." Like, why did you want to know, weirdo?
That's about as far as my thought process went into that.
Sure. Do you know why you would want to know or care whether someone finds a sexual predator attractive? 'Cause you have to admit that's kind of odd.
Yes.
It's not like, hey, do you find Brad Pitt attractive, or even the more gossipy, do you find anyone in the community attractive? That's a very odd. Why are you asking a woman if she's aroused by or sexually attracted to a sexual predator?
I don't know.
Do you think it's at all possible that you realized maybe you had some predatory behavior and you were kind of wondering if they were, that might be something they're into?
No, I think it was just an interest. I was curious about their mentality.
Sir, what is with you and mentalities?
It was a very bizarre TCAP-related way to get into a TCAP-related question.
Sure.
Wow, that's very strange of me.
Viral effects. Venom Snake is thick as shit. Like I said, Solid Snake is my favorite, but Venom Snake is a close second.
Me to ask.
Do you think maybe it's...
I'm attracted to the leaf they attached to the camera!
That was just like an awkward way for you to introduce some weird sex talk? Like maybe... because there have been people in the past who... unfortunately, there are people who have been attracted to this community because it's a place where women, even though we're talking about how repulsed we are by it, it's a place where women feel comfortable openly talking about, the sexual content. So do you think that was just your way of sort of testing the waters and like, hey,
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
bring up but really, all you really cared about was sex? Or, I mean, do you think that there's
This
more to
sucks.
it? What are your thoughts?
I don't think there's more to it.
I'm doing awful right now,
sexual
Jesus.
From the very beginning to the very end. From her sending me a nude pic. I incorrectly said it wasn't a nude pic, but the picture was of her pulling up her dress above her waist.
Mm-hmm.
Above her butthole.
So the conversation was sexual from the moment she initiated it and pretty much stayed there.
Quiet, help. I need your help.
Do you think
I'm dumb.
fixation with genies is just like a simple kink, or do you think it's more of a fetish that has actually caused you issues in your life? I mean, clearly it's caused some issues here right now, but beyond this.
I am confused by your using kink as a separate thing than fetish. I don't know how you're defining.
Maybe I'm defining it wrong, but from what I've heard from others is, kink is just something you're into, right? It's this, I like this kinky behavior. Where no,
you're over the goat!
I can't get off without this, and I'm very fixated on this, and it causes problems in my everyday life.
That's so
affects my normal functionality. Not to say that people with fetishes always have problems in their normal life, but do you think it's something that consumes you more than it should and causes you issues? I guess how I'll ask you then.
You've changed the definition.
Oh,
so
shut
much
up,
that
Jorrun.
I'm completely confused, but I will give you an answer to the best.
Well, here, then, okay, let me re-ask it. Let me re-ask it because I realize I get a little rambly. Do you think that your fixation with genies, your sexual fixation with genies, do you
Yes.
think it's just
Genie,
a
genie,
simple
genie.
something that kind of turns you on? Or do you think it's something that is kind of deep-rooted and actually causes you issues with normal function in your life?
Can I take
Yes
this?
to the second part.
Oh,
It is very deep-rooted.
I
As
can't
long
dig
back
it.
as I remember, I've had a fascination.
Sure. And has it ever caused you any other issues? Like, I don't know, maybe like a girlfriend and you're bringing up genie shit and she's like, you know, what's this about? Or even just something in your personal life. Has it ever caused you issues other than this?
Yes, it has.
Do you want to elaborate on that at all?
Yes, I believe women I was dating who I was otherwise a very good match for were not interested in that.
Do you feel that you ever pushed
Yeah,
it?
do you find any
even though they
predators
expressed that
attractive,
they were
Minnie?
not interested in it?
I would say pushed. Nothing overly
Bitch,
dramatic.
fuck off.
Lifetime movie, but nonetheless, I kept trying to suggest it, and eventually it ended in the relationship ending. She goes, "Look, you have these desires that I do not have."
Sure. So it got in the way of you respecting someone else's sexual boundaries before. Would be a fair statement, yes?
Oh, sexual boundaries to me sounds too much like assault, so I would...
That's because it is assault when you violate somebody's sexual boundaries.
Disagree with the wording. I would definitely say that I was trying to get someone to engage in something they didn't want to do,
over here.
And as a result, they left. And it was the right
Oh,
thing
quiet,
for them
got
to
him.
do.
Thank you.
Which would indicate that it
Thanks,
was probably
BB.
pretty persistent, right? It probably wasn't
Yes.
like a one-time conversation,
Yes.
like, hey, listen, I'm not comfortable with that. I don't want to involve that in our sex life. And then that was the end of it. It sounds like you were told, hey, I'm not comfortable with this, but you continue to persist.
I'm about to do something
Is what I
very
mean
mean.
by violating someone's sexual boundaries. Not that you held her down and forced her to put
I'm
on a
sorry.
costume.
I feel bad for doing that. But like, I would have had to eliminate. I don't want to take him to Mother Base, so I would have had to eliminate him anyways.
When you mention you desire like this master-slave relationship, do you have an interest in BDSM and alternative lifestyles and all of the responsibilities that go along with it?
Yes.
Or is it specific to genies and only about your own personal gratification? That's really all you care about. You're just fixated on that.
I've been in successful relationships with people where there was definitely a master-slave vibe. And we clicked well.
Bunny, from what I can remember, I think the first game is the only one that has multiple endings. Yeah, no, I think the first game's the only one that has multiple endings. Okay, that guy just slid.
Now I'm just going to kind of move out of it and say, do you feel that you have apologized to everyone that you need to?
I have apologized to everyone that has come into my memory. But when I worded the apology in my video, because, again, my memory, I said, although I mentioned specific people that I can think of, I apologize to everyone, women as well as men, because a man, obviously I didn't come on to him or really get pushy sexually to the point of propositioning, but they had to watch that. They were probably uncomfortable. They probably had a feeling of violation. And so I really want to make sure I apologize to everybody.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yourself included.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So notice he just says, I want to apologize to everybody, yourself included, but he doesn't actually apologize to her. Like, homie just says, I want to apologize. Like, sir, no. Where's, like, the actual apology? Where the fuck? Where's the last guy? Quiet, where's the guy? Oh, shit. I just had a realization.
Why do you think it took this coming out and being confronted with it for you to even realize that this behavior is not okay? Because, I mean, a lot of this is very, very alarming behavior. This isn't like, oh, I didn't realize I'm a little bit more flirtatious than I should be. So why do you think it took something this extreme and humiliating for you to understand that this is not okay?
I kept brushing it off. I kept telling myself, I'll give you my exact
See you,
mentality.
Callie. Good luck.
If I had said something to a woman and she responded negatively, I just go, okay, she's just not the right one for me. Next. It's, if 3 out of 100 respond with interest, and it goes there.
Quiet, where
I'll
the
keep
fuck are
going.
they?
Sure.
That was exactly what I felt. It was wrong.
Oh, he's over here? Thank you, Quiet,
In
for
my
actually
mind,
telling me
I
where he
just
is.
brushed it off. Okay, on to the next one. That's just how it is, which is bullshit.
Yeah. Do you think you have
These guys
a
are good.
somewhat dismissive and negative attitude towards women who are not receptive to your sexual advances?
Yes.
Yeah, I know there is a video
Yes!
that is, I think, still up, and a few people have noticed it. I think it's your Reverend video.
Oh my God, the Reverend
in that
Rose video.
I think you're talking about, you're joking about what comedians are hacks. And I noticed you say something along the lines of female comedians who all they talk about is how men try to have sex with them. They're hacks.
As far as the video goes, everything I did in that is a joke, but it was based on my time as a stand-up, seeing a lot of people who would stereotype themselves, be they the gay comedians, the black comedians, the white comedians, where they literally just focus on one thing and that's their entire act. And I have absolutely met women who their whole act is, guys want to have sex with me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not know why that's their act, Jorrun? I mean, clearly he doesn't. But huh?
Do you feel that you're qualified to determine what constitutes a comedic act? Or is it just strictly personal opinion?
Well, everything I read is personal opinion, definitely. But I have seen this.
Right,
and it's been
Honest?
brought to my attention that these stereotypes exist because I've seen them so many times, both as an audience member and as a stand-up comedian.
Do you think that
the smut scene was so fucking funny. I wish he had written more sex scenes because it was so bad. Oh, man.
the people you...
Lauren writes fucking stories how, 13-year-old girls write fan fiction, and they have to write it in specific ways so that, if their mom buys their fan fiction, they won't get in trouble for writing about sex.
who apologize to should forgive you?
That's completely up to them. Right now, if I can be frank, I
right now,
nothing from anyone.
if I can be
people
frank,
don't want me in the community. That's
fucking rock bottom head ass.
And I'm not looking to blame anyone or make anyone feel sorry for me. I just want to do the right thing, which is why I agreed to this interview. And I expect nothing from anyone. If they want to write me out of my life completely, that is their right, and I understand.
Do you believe that you should still be welcome in this community?
Not necessarily. I really would not blame anyone if they said, you know what, you violated our trust.
See, now all of us are like, Jorrun, come back. Come on, we'll get you. We'll get you a genie. We'll mail you a genie, and it won't be recorded by Wes this time.
As you said, this is a safe
Hey,
space.
Night Grabba.
We don't want you around. That's fine.
Sure. Do you intend to continue to make content here?
The most honest answer I can give you is I have thought about nothing the past couple days other than doing the video, doing this interview with you. It is completely up in the air whether or not I will release anything else. I have absolutely no forethought. I did have a video that was ready to go. I absolutely don't know what the future will be.
Sure.
I just know it won't be sexual content.
What do you intend to do going forward, both in your personal life and here?
For personal life, as I mentioned in the video, I want to get counseling. To make that a reality, I yesterday checked with my insurance, got a list of mental health providers. I was able to leave my number on a couple of them. I got contacted by one today. He sent me over the necessary forms. I signed them, emailed them back, and he should be seeing me in the very near future.
Okay. Anything else, or just the counseling, or any other plans?
That is the main plan because I definitely have deep-rooted stuff, and obviously the things I've been doing for
Y'all gonna make me
a couple
cry.
days.
Oh, holy.
Now, there's my flyers, guys. I'm gonna get an old picture of them and put them in there.
What 2 events were announced on July 6, 2020? I shook the community and the other one was a head-scratcher to 99% of the community.
That's a good trivia question, Jorrun trivia team. Thank you. What 2 events were announced on July 6, 2020, not 2022?
And as I said in my video, my best thinking got me here. And where I
my best thinking got me here.
am now is not a good place. And how I'm treating people is not good. So I firmly believe that anyone can say, you know, I pinky promise I'm never going to do this, I'm going to change. Well, I need some new thinking, and I need perspective, and I want it to be from someone who is qualified to do so. And I am ready and willing to work hard.
Are you taking any steps to protect people from your behavior in the meantime while you get this figured out?
I'm a little vague on what that question means, Minnie.
Are you working to protect yourself from being a predator?
You've violated, you know.
Are you ready to protect others around yourself from being a predator? Sorry, like it's.
People's ability to consent to sexual acts with you. You have liked very inappropriate pictures of small children, and as you said, like maybe you have not yet been sexually aroused, but as you said, you may be taking a step in that direction. So are you taking any definitive steps to make sure you're protecting people from being further victimized by you while you get this issue figured out?
I'm not specifically sure how I would go about doing that. I can tell you I deleted a huge amount of files from my computer.
He wanted to say porn. He wanted to say porn.
That would give me sexual gratification. All those are gone.
He really wanted to say porn.
Some video media, gone. I have had almost no conversations with anyone in the past couple days while I get my head together, as it were. And I have that's what I've done as so far.
Sure. Are you going to take steps to make sure that you're not even exposed to children's pictures whatsoever?
Yes.
Especially within that, you know, genie themed area?
I actually went into my Instagram and started deleting a lot of accounts I followed where viewing the woman would definitely be arousing to me. I mean, that's the thought of it makes me, you know.
Now listen, I don't think it's like super weird to be like, oh, this person's attractive, so I'm gonna like follow them and just see what they're up to. But like, I think Jorrun probably thought way too much into it. Like, he's probably one of those people who was like, oh, I can look at them every day, and I can message them, and they'll message me back, and Jorrun just overdoes it, like he does everything.
Physically shudder.
Have you deleted, and I mean completely deleted, any and all content that has been inappropriate or photos that you have saved without people's knowledge, especially here within the community? Have you completely and totally removed everything?
Yeah,
no chance of you.
Kozan said he thought he was beloved in the community. Why is my mother base fighting with each other? Do I gotta go back and beat them up again?
You know, pulling the audio that you have saved from Tiffany up at some later date if you start to regress and you don't address these issues.
Correct.
Is there any chance whatsoever that you still have access to any of this?
The most honest and comprehensive way I can say is I had everything on a folder on my computer. I went through it with
There's drama. One of them is in love with the other. Okay. That would explain why 3 of them ended up in the sick bay, because they're like having a love triangle, I guess. I'm pretty sure there's like 3 women in fucking Mother Base. There's not a lot of ladies. They're all gay with each other on Mother Base.
Fine-tooth comb, because sometimes I really don't label things. And so even though I went through it the first time, the second time, some things that were not labeled, you know, just a mishmash number, letter combination for the name, went through every file, and it is all off my computer right now. And yesterday I was just thinking, oh, I'm all set. I've really done everything. And then I realized, wait a minute, I have Backblaze. So now I have to go through those and also make sure.
So now he's just making an excuse in case, like, somebody catches him with stuff.
That it's all gone. Even if people told me yesterday we like such and such, we like it to go back up again,
No,
it's not.
nobody likes your stuff.
Sure. So it would be fair to say
Not the way you think,
that
Jorrun.
it's possible that it is not all gone just yet, but that you are taking steps to make it all gone?
Okay.
Correct. My only concern is anything saved on Backblaze. And if you would like me to get back to you later on tonight or tomorrow where I can say I've gone through Backblaze and it's absolutely gone, I'd be happy to do that.
Sure. I mean, I don't know that people will believe what you say, but it may give some people peace of mind.
Right.
So it's completely up to you.
I am not anticipating everyone will believe what I'm saying to begin with, and that's certainly their right, and they certainly have reason to feel like that.
Sure. Is there anything else you want people to know?
Mostly I want to apologize. I'll get a little philosophical here. The best thing about Lauren, right, is we're all better than him. As far as he's...
Jorrun, I'd say you're pretty on par with Lauren.
Seemingly has no redeeming qualities.
Black
People
balls?
have had fun talking about it intellectually, and I've enjoyed that.
Oh, God damn it.
But, in
well,
the past, when I saw myself acting a little bit like Lauren, it freaked me out and put me on a better path.
No, let me Fulton you.
Quite a bit like Lauren in a couple areas. I want to run.
Can I just, like,
from
I'm gonna get
that
run over.
and that behavior
God.
as fast as I can.
Oh, shit.
And that's why I started taking
Gotcha,
steps
bitch.
so quickly. Once I realized, I'm like, holy shit, this? I don't want to be
quiet.
Like,
where are
anything
you?
like this. And I'm not going to
I
say,
need
oh,
help.
I never defrauded people out of tens of thousands of dollars. That doesn't
Thank
matter.
you.
In this one category, I've acted way too close to him. And I don't want that to be me.
Sure.
At all.
Well, thank you for taking...
Viral effects, how could you forget about Jorrun's two-tone wiener? It's two-toned. Shit. He was shooting at me. How did he not already see me? Like, they know I'm here. Oh, nah. Nah, they didn't hit him in the face? There we go.
Taking the time to answer these questions. I do appreciate you doing that.
Okay, thanks.
The deplorable actions of this one person are in no way reflective of the TCAP community. Besides being a source of recreation and entertainment, this community is made up of several amazing people who are very accepting and supportive.
No, not Animal
of others.
Crossing music.
It provides a safe space for many people to feel comfortable opening up about past traumas, and there is absolutely no room for this type of behavior here. This community will not tolerate harassment or objectification of its members.
Hey, I just noticed the picture for Jorrun Comedy changed, and I very much enjoy that. Hold on. Hold on, the picture for Jorrun Comedy just changed. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on, I can't find it. Why is it not coming up? Oh, god damn it! Picture. Fucking picture. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Hold on. We're gonna listen to Jorrun's Theater of the Mind, then I'm gonna go.
In an alternate universe where anything is possible, Lord Armstrong is a genius and a good person.
Come in.
Good morning. I'm from the Los Angeles Times. My name is Sam Baker. Are you Professor Armstrong?
Hi, sir. That I am. You may call me professor or doctor, whatever your preference is. I get paid the same regardless. Lol.
A pleasure, sir. I look forward to interviewing you. I have to say, your work is very impressive.
That's so kind of you to say. I've been toiling away here at the University of Maine for the better part of a decade now.
And your claim is quite bold indeed. A cure for cancer in the
A
next 5
cure
years?
for cancer?
Inconceivable.
I assure you, Mr. Baker, I'm on the fucking verge. Of course, my progress is much thanks to the capable assistance of my colleague.
Ah, yes. Dr. Kayla Moore?
Yep. She's a genius of the first order, believe you me.
Quiet, where's the next person?
Her research is invaluable. I will summon her. But, Mr. Baker, if you'd be so kind.
Please call me
Ah,
Sam.
there he is.
And yes?
Please don't call attention to her condition, Sam. She's 8 months pregnant and very insecure about her appearance. In addition, her husband left her months ago.
That's terrible. What a time to be abandoned.
That's her Derek, nor should I say, ex-Derek. Every time I think of him hurting sweet Kayla, it makes my blood boil. She's just so precious.
I could see you obviously have a lot of affection for her. Off the record, have you two ever, gotten involved romantically?
Heaven forbid! She's young enough to be my daughter. Plus, my wife Ramona would leave me in the blink of an eye.
Point taken. Can I meet her now?
Quiet, where's the last
Kayla.
person? Oh,
Sam Baker, it's my honor
he's
to present
sleeping.
to you Dr. Kayla Moore.
Hi.
A
Now he's
pleasure
dead.
to make your acquaintance, Dr. Moore.
And for me as well, sir.
Where were you educated?
The University of West Kentucky.
I'm not familiar with that place. Where is it located?
all right, let's
Bowling
go.
Green.
Let's go visit all those homos
course.
on Mother Base.
I understand you are working on a cure for cancer.
A cure for
Correct.
cancer?
It'll take 5 more years. You must think I'm stupid.
Y'all, a cure for
You're my
cancer?
assistant. You must be smart.
Seriously, a cure for cancer? You'll be a candidate for the Nobel Prize.
Cure for cancer?
What? Surely what I've suggested is not unheard of.
To be honest, Dr. Moore has not been recognized for the genius she is.
Oh, Dr. Armstrong. There you go again.
No, Kayla, your genius is going to bring about a cure for cancer.
A
and you're
cure
not
for cancer?
being recognized because you're young. You aren't getting the credit you deserve, and it bothers me.
Sam, the process of me getting a Nobel requires the approval of our department head, Dr. Hansen. And he's a very stringent man.
We need to get that fucking doctor out of our goddamn lives.
Language!
I'm sorry. Well,
She
hot
looking
Irish
at me.
temper.
Yee.
Thank goodness I don't drink. That's all I can say.
I just worry that speaking up for myself will make me seem too presumptuous. Like I'm putting myself forward. Scala Sassandra non merine.
Excuse me?
It's Latin, Sam. It means don't climb ladders you haven't earned.
Ah, of course. Well, I'm sure your
Watch
accomplishments
this.
will
This is
be
pretty cool.
recognized in the fullness of time. Am I to understand that all of the research here is done by just
Wait
the
for
two
it.
of you?
The budget of this
There she
university
is.
is rather small, Sam. All we ever get for help is interns. And I requested another researcher to be added to our team months ago, but there's just so much red tape to wade through. It's a shame because we could really use the help.
Especially when I go on maternity leave in a month. I'll be gone for a minimum of 3 months. 6 if the university will allow it.
I wish you the best, Dr. Moore. Of course, that will slow the
what's that
progress of the
do?
research down considerably. No doubt you will want to keep all of your personal findings under lock and key.
Your timing here today is fortuitous indeed. I have been looking for an opportunity to broach this subject. Dr. Armstrong?
Yes.
I leave all my private research in your capable hands. You may have all my notes. Please continue my progress while I'm gone.
Kayla. Are you sure you want me to do your experimenting for you?
Oh my
For
god,
real.
Jorrun!
There is none other that I trust and respect more.
I'm honored.
As heartwarming as this moment is, there is something I have to interject here.
Why Venom Snake gotta be so fucking fine? Look at him.
Oh?
Sorry.
What is that?
I'm just...
Cases of industrial espionage are on the rise. In the business sector, of course, but also in the scientific. It's rumored China and Russia are in collusion to steal secrets from the best minds of the good old USA.
Do not bully Venom Snake!
To protect your research.
Oh no! We've been so engrossed in our work, we never got back to the board of directors about the computer upgrades. The next generation was gonna have better encryption and higher security protocols. And the deadline to make the yearly budget was 6 months ago.
Oh, how could I have missed that deadline? Stupid Mew.
Then I'm afraid to tell you that your files are very vulnerable right now. Hackers could download it with a quickness.
Bye, quiet.
No! Kayla, delete your archives.
Calm down, Dr. Armstrong. I'll see about getting us on a VPN this afternoon. Thank you for alerting us to this threat, Sam.
Oh, my pleasure. I'd hate for such important information to fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, yeah, Bunny, she can, like, turn invisible. It has to do with her, No, that was I was taking a shower! It has to do with, like, her whole skin thing.
The cure will help so many people.
I'm sorry about my outburst there. I never meant to do it.
The scene of Snake and Quiet in the rain, though, I'm like, oh my god, I love them. I want them to kiss. Can they kiss, please?
My emotions get the better of me sometimes. Would you like to see the cultures I've been growing?
Absolutely. I've been excited about your findings to the point of nervousness.
Oh, really? Were you more anxious to see me or my petri dish?
You're quite a card, sir. Lead the way.
I'll get it. Hello? Hi! Oh, really? Oh my! That's excellent news. Send him right in.
Oh, here comes the best actor of them all!
Secretary, Miss Regina. Our new colleague has arrived at last, Lorne.
Excuse me? I didn't understand any of that.
You'll have to forgive me. Just a little something I do when I get very excited. I can't believe we finally got another scientist to our group.
Here he comes.
Come in.
Hi there. How y'all doing? Do I have the pleasure of addressing Dr. Armstrong?
You do indeed. And what's your name, kind sir?
Christopher Weston Chandler, but all my friends call me...
It's Christian Weston Chandler!
Chris Chan. At your service.
Miss Regini!
That name sounds familiar. Where are you from?
Ruckersville, Virginia. Class of 2004, University of Virginia, Charlottesville. Go Cavaliers!
Why is his Chris Chan voice so fucking bad? Do you hear what song it is?
You weren't the son of Robert Chandler Jr., the famous electrical engineer.
I am indeed. Genius runs in our family. Why, without him at this time, you couldn't have the plastic for your glasses.
Well, it'll be a pleasure to have another country boy on our team. Tell me, Chris, do you like country music?
I'm really more into pop music. I love music, but I can't sing to save my life.
Neither can I. And you should hear me try to play the guitar.
Let's begin.
We don't need alpha affirmations. God, I forgot the music in this game is just bangers. Here, watch her drink her water in a weird way. Sip, sip. She's doing some sip, sips. I think that's gonna be it for me though, because it's, what time is it? It's like 3:30. I kind of want to just like sit and draw now, so I think I'm gonna go do that. But thanks for hanging out with me. Unfortunately, my vacation is over tomorrow, so I'm gonna be at work. But I appreciate all y'all coming to hang out. This was very cool. Can you go into first person? You know what? Hold on. Just for you guys. Shit, that's the wrong one. Just for you guys, we'll look at quiet in first person real quick. I love her. I love her. She knows I love her too. Look at her. She knows that I love and appreciate her. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, she's gonna take her titties out again. I think. Oh, sometimes she'll take her titties out. Oh, nope, she's taking her titties out. Alright, have fun with your titties out. Tell your boss we said hi! Yo, no, my boss is gonna be like, so did you write smut over your vacation? I'll be like, boss, I'm not talking to you about that. I don't know when I'll stream again. I probably fucking... I'm sure I have, time off next week, obviously, because... Just because I had a vacation doesn't mean I don't get more time off. Oh, here, hold on. We'll play an Obama before I go.
Obama.
Soda! Well, thanks, guys. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.